Let's get the show started.
Let's get the show on the moon. Alright, I won't touch that until we get the recording going.
It's going. You're good.
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good. Alright.
Volume looks good.
Alright, options.
Why wouldn't I pick Reimu though? I already told you why I picked Reimu. I mean, I didn't even have to. You would have all made your own assumptions anyway.
We're doing point device mode because I'm a babu, and we're doing normal mode because that literally doesn't mean anything.
Hey, look at that clear. Nice.
Clear, not clear, not clear. Character I'm picking.
So I uploaded my my run of this game, so you can put them together and see who's better.
So I actually have no idea why this character is broken. That's just what we were told on the last stream.
Yeah. How does Racing work?
I see I have I have a submachine gun that has an awful spread.
Racing has piercing focus shot.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Damn, that's pretty sick.
Oh my god. Why? She is master shoot.
Why
she also has a bomb that's 3 or 4 shields that never time out, so you just use it and it's there.
Neat.
What? So what you're saying is he's just gonna beat this, is that it?
But does it do damage?
This character sounds like cheat mode. Cheat mode.
I also have an eye. Do you see it in front of me? It blinks.
Yeah, I see it.
It blink.
Your hitbox is bigger during it, though. Yes, but it's a shield. It's 3 shields. That's effectively 3 tries on a life. It doesn't matter if you get a little thick. That's okay. All right. Well, this is nothing really much of anything.
It is stage 1 after all.
Yeah,
I mean, you died on it, but that's okay. We all make mistakes.
Wow. A good thing you had my entire run to watch and ingest to be sure that you don't...
Oh, bold of you to assume I retained any of that information.
Yeah, alright. Then we'll see who's laughing when you die on everything I didn't die on. Chat, let's keep a count on all the things Andrew dies on that I didn't die on.
Whoa, look at how big that spread is now.
Why didn't I play Racing?
Why didn't you play Racing?
This character looks a little good. But it's okay, because I played Reimu. Reimu's the original anyway.
So the time has finally come.
Oh my. It's been a while. How have you been?
Thought you'd attack me pretty flashily.
Well, it's for work. You know how it is, right? And you'll just accept getting beaten here, right? Yeah, sure.
Good talk. Good talk.
See, I told you, chat would make its own decisions on why I use things. I didn't even have to tell them why. There's no midriff in this game. It's terrible. It's a crime.
Alright, let's get this one. Oh.
Oh, well, you got through it.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Stage 1 themes are... I'm not gonna say they're bad, because they're definitely not bad.
Yeah, I was asking for that one.
Died! I'm not gonna say they're bad, but Stage 1 themes are definitely, like... They're kind of designed in a quick loop, because...
okay, that was just me trying to be
if you ever look at different stage themes, you'll find that most of the time, Stage 1 and 2, the boss themes are kind of short, so they can hit the loop. But the further in you go, the longer the themes. Extra stage boss themes have, like, 4 to 5 minutes before they loop.
Well, considering how long you're going to spend on them, it's better that way.
Exactly, which is why they have to be so impactful the entire way through.
Compared to, like, stage 1 and 2 bosses where you don't spend a whole lot of time on them.
They die in like a minute and a half.
Yeah,
which is actually pretty close to the loop time on them for the most part. And yeah, Aiki has a really long theme because you're going to be in that fight for a very long time. She'll just turn on a mode where she doesn't want to get hit, and every blue moon when the stars align, she turns it off for a frame, and if there's a bullet in front of her, she gets hit by it. Huh? Why did you beat me?
Sorry, but I've become an Earth Rabbit. Basically, you're my enemy. No, not you. The ones above you.
Mayday! Mayday! This is a state of emergency!
That's right. Spread the word to everyone with telepathy. To the selfish moon rabbits.
Yeah, they can talk telepathically, moon rabbits. Pretty silly. Keeping tracks of deaths to compare? No, not necessarily deaths, because I died a lot.
And I'm going to die a lot, too.
But I mean more so him dying on things that I didn't die on, so I can laugh at him.
Yeah, I asked for that one.
I think all the music in Touhou 8 is good, even Wriggle's theme. But my favorite Stage 1 theme, though, is from 16, Eternity Larva's theme.
I haven't heard that one, so I'm gonna say my favorite Stage 1 theme is actually the one from 8. It's just a good theme.
I like Death Doll with the song. Oh, it's really good too. Yeah, remember that when you shoot these things, they turn to bullet.
More to graze.
It seems like a lot of the enemies in this game just kind of make you do the get out of the way. That's what I noticed. A lot of them are very head left to right, and then head right to left, or head back to left before things come back. Well, I didn't have too much trouble with the earlier stages. Ringo's kind of difficult.
Kind of, sort of.
Just a little bit. Not too much, though. You know what I did at work this morning? I just kept humming Clown Piece's theme to myself because it was fresh in my head, and I couldn't get it out. That theme is also like 7 minutes long. Same with Junko's theme. They're very long themes because this is new. I knew you were gonna be there for a very, very long time.
Oh,
you are so lucky.
I got lucky as fuck. Alright, I deserve everything I get.
He's dead.
I deserve everything that's coming to me here.
I would argue there's dying rewinds the theme, not in boss fights.
No, only in the stage theme.
It only rewinds the stage themes. There's your bomb.
Forgot I had those.
I don't think there's any bad Touhou music. There are ones that I don't necessarily care about, but
some are less standout than others, I'll say.
But even then,
I don't hate. There's no theme that starts playing, and I'm just like, ugh, turn it off.
Yeah, that's what it is. I really like Apparition Stalk the Knife, even though it's really simple.
It's a stage 1 theme, but
yeah.
You know what? That's okay.
But I dig it.
That's what stage 1 themes are, you know? They're kind of simple. But
those eyeballs around you are freaking me out, dude. I know they're where your shots are coming from, but they're weird.
I see everything. You know, having piercing shots here is actually really bad.
Did you see that? Yeah, you pierce and kill everything, but you cause more bullets.
Yeah.
But they also shoot if you don't kill them.
Such a good character, guys. Wow, I'm breaking everything.
Junko's theme is pretty, I wouldn't call it simple, but it's pretty, straightforward. Kind of fitting, given the character. At the end of the day, I like Junko. Interesting character. I just don't like fighting her. Because, holy Jesus, that character, that character is...
Oh my goodness.
Hard.
I'm embarrassed.
I mean, Andrew has cheat bombs, so we'll see if he uses them.
God, you're just not gonna let it go.
Well, you have cheat bombs. That's all I'm saying.
And you had homing amulets.
What does homing amulets do?
Homes in on them. You didn't even have to aim.
You don't either. Your bullets go through the entire screen.
Oh yeah, let me just do that. You know that thing.
Let go of focus.
Yeah.
And look how much coverage that is.
Oh yeah, look at how they're not hitting them.
Yeah, that's what homing amulets do, Andrew. They go forward and then they loopity zoop backwards and try to hit something way off left of the screen, and it doesn't work. I didn't even use them. I'm busy focused and using persuasion needles. I'm trying to persuade the enemies to die fast.
Counselor Nappa, what do you think we should do? Let me tell you what you have to do. You have to go up to him, look him dead in the eye, and say, "Don't blow up my planet." You really think that'll work? He'd have to be awfully evil if it did.
You're almost there. You just gotta get this last section, and you won't have to redo the whole thing again. Yeah, you're almost there.
I did it.
Hey, you did it.
I did it, and that wasn't it. Murder! Damn, this is easy as shit.
I didn't use homing amulets. Well, I mean, I kind of did.
Well, yes, but actually, no.
It's hard to avoid using them when they're ingrained in your shot type. I would have just played with persuasion needles had I the choice, but we got both of them.
The wind up here brings back memories.
So is it true that you betrayed us? Fighting your fellow moon rabbits?
Well, I suppose. I'm acting under orders too, though.
You have it tough too, huh? Even on Earth, it's work, work, work. And us rabbits' working conditions haven't improved at all, either.
Anyways, my mission requires me to infiltrate the capital. So would you mind letting me use the passage?
Do you think I'm just going to say, yes, go right ahead? Eliminate traitors is written in our work regulations, too. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that Racing kind of knows what's going on since she's originally from the moon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole reason she's even in this game. It's because she has such a close affiliation with the plot.
Makes sense.
No one, I don't know.
Also because it took her a little while to become the obligatory playable Stage 5 boss, unless you count 9.
It took a very long time, actually.
Yeah.
Not counting 9, she didn't have her first playable appearance till Touhou 14.5, when she was a DLC character for the PS4 version. I don't know, but she fought with the weird bunny megaphone that's supposed to be like a handgun.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa! Oh.
He didn't do it.
Oop. Oh.
I was pretty surprised when I got to this point, and the game, like, I swear, some of the things you see Ringo do, you would see a stage 4 or 5 boss do.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling it. Feel it in my buns. I tried to get through the end, but I couldn't!
The funny part is as soon as you get to stage 5, and Clown Piece is like, it's lunatic time, the game's difficulty is now lunatic. There's no normal mode anymore.
I moved too fast that time. I moved too fast and I moved too slow.
Clown Child, look how good he is.
Rabbit!
It's just so easy.
Yeah, laugh it up.
Yeah. You gonna use that bomb?
No.
Why not?
I don't need it.
It seems like you really need it, Andrew.
Oh, man.
Don't be ashamed to use the cheat device.
No, it's fine.
Alright. Alright.
I'm totally fine.
Well, Komachi got to be a fighter in 10.5, which was awesome, because Komachi is an awesome character. Does Lunatic change anything for Clown Piece, or just always... I actually don't know. I've never seen a comparison between the two, but I have a feeling that Lunatic Clown Piece and any other difficulty Clown Piece aren't too different, because Clown Piece herself is already fucking bonkers. Like, I was playing on normal mode and you saw some of the shit she was doing. How do you even make that harder without it being impossible?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if she got easier? It's like, oh shit, we can't go any... Like, she tries to make it harder, but she overflows and makes it easy. Some
of her spell cards are longer and have more bullets. Oh, so I have to dodge the moon for 60 seconds instead of 45. Is that what you're telling me? I could barely do it for 10, dude. I don't want to do it for any longer. Lunatic is painful. Well, it's the name of the game, after all.
They do actively tell you every time, don't do it. It's not worth it. That's insulting.
I like that Zun creates a mode where he actively tells people not to try it. Sure, I made this mode, but you have to be stupid to actually do it.
Earth's environment is harsh, but there's never a dull moment, so it's pretty fun. Well, you can get used to anything, right?
Yeah, I want to live on Earth too. And just forget about work and everything else.
Now, then, it's been a while, but it's time for me to infiltrate the lunar capital.
Ah, right. Let me give you one warning. Right now, the lunar capital has started going crazy thanks to a single lunatic.
Oh, God.
Understand that there's nothing left of the pure land of old.
Oh-ho.
Oh-ho. There's a comparison video of it. I imagine it can't
Look at all the bullets!
I imagine it can't be that different, you know? Like, it's obviously it's gonna be harder. But this game... I originally thought when they said this game was inspired by I Want to Be the Guy, that they meant it in the way the checkpoint system worked, not by the game being absurdly difficult and borderline unfair.
Well, Dylan, you know what? You know what they say? You know what the hallmark of any I Want to Be the Guy game is? Pixel-perfect maneuvering.
Well, first of all, you have to get through this. Congratulations, Andrew. You're on stage 3 and you played 15 minutes. Nice. Meanwhile, chat, it took me an hour or so to get to Clown Piece, and then it took me an hour and 20 minutes to beat Clown Piece. That was not an easy fight. And I sat there for an hour and fought her. And then Junko took, like, just as long. Why? Why? Why couldn't the game end at Clown Piece? Why was there another boss after her? I don't care. She was technically easier. They were both annoying bosses.
Oh, wait, are they... Oh, they only spawn the lasers if I kill them, but then I don't get the spell card bonus, and I die anyway.
Yeah, you gotta shoot at least one of them.
Eh, fuck it.
Maybe you should just get good.
Yeah, man. I never thought about that.
Well, you know what they say, Andrew.
What do they say, Dylan?
They say that, well, it's a 4-letter word for lacking in difficulty. Should I spell it out for you?
Can I buy a vowel?
Yeah, go ahead.
E.
Yes, there's an E.
I'd like to buy another vowel.
Yeah, go ahead.
A.
There is an A.
Alright, I'd like to spin.
Spin? Alright.
Yeah. I'd like to spin! Dylan, that's the Price is Right wheel, not the Wheel of Fortune wheel.
Just for that, you went bankrupt. How's that? Lose a turn. Anyone else want to solve?
No, that's fine.
EA is on the board. Would anyone like to solve the puzzle?
Electronic Arts. You have obviously never watched an episode of Wheel of Fortune in your life.
I played the game on 64!
Oh my
I don't
God.
remember what the sound of the wheel... I don't even think the wheel makes a sound.
It's like...
That's stupid, Andrew.
You're stupid.
But everyone knows the Price is Right wheel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's not it.
But who cares? It's still a wheel.
Alright, can I solve the puzzle?
No, you lost your turn.
Alright, well, did anyone, like, get it back?
No, chat asked for a Z, and then they said EA Sports. None of them got it.
Oh, I remember this one. This one's hard.
How do you remember this one being hard? You didn't even do it.
No, but I watched you do it.
Oh, the music's also looping at that part again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Every time. I don't remember what I did for this.
I don't know either.
I think I cheated it, actually.
Yeah, I have bombs.
Yeah, I feel like I pressed a bomb for this one. It's easy, do-do-do. Oh.
Ah!
Hey, you did the me.
Oh my god, it didn't count. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking... Oh my god.
Hey, that happened to me multiple times, Andrew.
Yeah, it did. You know what? You do the get out of the way, but you go slowly down, and it's actually
That was so easy.
That
What
was
the fuck?
actually super fun. That was the easiest thing I've ever done.
That's like 9 seconds. Nice.
Alright, so
right,
Chad, I'm better than Dylan now, right?
I don't remember if I bombed that or I did that, honestly. But you're not better than me, because you're using a top tier. You're dying more with a top tier, Andrew. I mean, sure, Reimu is literally unbeatable in canon because she's Reimu, but you're playing the best character in the game, not the universe.
Arguably.
Dylan, you bombed the whole game? No, I didn't. I bombed up to the point where the game didn't let me anymore. I don't see how this is a bad thing. It's not like I had infinite bombs. I had to do Junko with... I did Junko with 1 bomb and Clown Piece with 2. Get off me. Who cares if I bomb the early game? You telling me my bomb is a problem when it does damage and his is just a fucking free 3 hits for no reason? That's goofy.
Because mine doesn't do damage.
It doesn't need to do damage.
Yeah, it does.
The only reason I pressed bomb was so I could survive.
Dylan, you remember what happened last time I played a character with a bomb that didn't do damage?
Yeah, but that character didn't have shields.
You know, I've come to realize that if I can get super up close to them, I actually do fuck-ass loads of damage.
Well, yeah, because look how much bullet you're spraying.
I have a submachine gun right now.
Yeah, don't die with that.
Whoa!
You're in a spot.
I wasn't.
You did it. Whoa, there you go. All I'm hearing from you, chat, right now is that I'm an idiot for not saving my bombs, but that just means that I did the majority of Clown Piece and Junko without a cheat button. I still used the cheat button, but I didn't have it for every spell card. So all I'm hearing is, damn Dylan, you're pretty good at Touhou. So go ahead, keep talking about my bomb usage. Go ahead, see if I care. I beat the game. I beat the game. The game gave me a 1cc. It's a clear. I win. I made it harder for myself. Yes, I did. Unintentionally, but it was my first time playing it. And now Andrew's going in with prior knowledge of events.
Bitch, I don't remember anything.
You remember to hold your bombs until the end.
Yeah. Do I remember why I have to do that? No.
Are you kidding me? How could you forget? It's so you can not ignore the entirety of the difficulty.
Little do you know, I'm not gonna press the cheat button.
Alright, well, we'll see about that. Every man cracks.
I'll press the cheat button at Junko. I am almost certain of that, but I will not cheat on Clown Piece. I will not cheat in places where you also did not cheat.
I cheated on the first laser one because I was getting sick of it.
Oh yeah, I remembered that one earlier, and I was like, oh god, I have to do that.
Because you have to go through the stars really fast, or you get clotheslined by the laser. I did the other laser one. I figured out how to do that one completely on my own, and I managed to do it.
Spot.
The stars, they die and turn to lasers, Andrew.
I'm aware, but you know what? That doesn't stop me.
I will not cheat on Clown Piece. You're being held to that, Andrew. I beat the game. That's all that matters to me. If people can screech about unoptimal play all they want, I don't care. I beat the game. That part of my life is over now, and it came out with me on top. It's like...
So this is the fourth Cayenne passageway.
The fourth one.
It's been a while, so I've started to forget.
Ah, that's far enough. I've been told to not let you through here. I have no grudge against you, but I have a job to do.
Abaku, this is ridiculous. What's the most dangerous yokai in a dream this place doing here in front of me?
I'm a little caught up in these events too. This much work is more of a matter of duty. Now, be a good girl and take a nice, long sleep and forget about everything.
Putting an enemy in a passageway that only rabbits use. It's obvious they're trying to lure me, or somebody, in.
As you know, the passageway between Earth and the lunar capital is the spiritual world. This is the dream world. Don't think you can stand against me, an eater and creator of dreams. I like this silly putty.
It's a little juju. It's a little gumdrop.
Yes, Doremi and, pretty sure Doremi and Drowsy and Muna are all based on the same creature.
Aww.
Well, it happens. So the ways to get to the moon, the lunar veil that takes you to and from, yeah, you parachute down on it and you put it on you and you go back. Faith-powered moon rocket, that's a good one. Reflection in the lake, don't forget that one. Well, I guess Gap Hags covers that. And sleeping. Quite a few ways to get to the moon. Why haven't we figured this out yet?
Whoa.
You know, one of the most interesting bits of...
oh, I don't know how I accidentally hit that.
One of the most interesting bits of Touhou lore is that the real-world event of Apollo 13 landing on the moon is considered a great war by the Lunarians. It's because it was considered the first, like, real invasion of the moon. And apparently, I don't know if there was actually, like, a big fight, or supposedly a big fight, in terms of the lore, because, you know, this game is what it is. But I do know that Racing abandoned ship during that. That's when Racing fled the moon, was during that fight.
Yeah. I remember that little detail.
Yeah. She fled to Gensokyo, and then Eren found her. And Eren was probably going to kill her at first, because she thought that she came down to take Kaguya back. Because the thing about Eren is she's actually pretty, what? She's kind of a cold-blooded killer. When it comes to...
Micro-dodging and all.
When it comes to rabbits. I believe it's Apollo 13,
So what you're saying is that Eren is, Elmer Fudd. She doesn't like the West one rabbits.
She's just not above killing, I guess.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, you kind of just have to not get stuck in that position and then get sandwiched. Oh, try again.
Ha 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 ha! Wow, Dylan, you're so funny. Where did you get your material from?
I stole it from you. That's all you did whenever I died.
Yeah, and then you got to stage 5, and then it stopped being funny and was just sad.
Sanai mentions the rover. Yeah, Sanai is just a high schooler from what you could argue current era. A little bit earlier, I guess, whenever this game came out. So she knows a lot about the outside world. I just found that interesting because I ended up reading that on the wiki, the Battle of Apollo. I was like, what is this? And it like literally just refers to when Apollo landed on the moon. I was like, oh. I'm impressed that that was turned into a real event. Well, not a real event, but it was turned into an event within the lore. Pretty neat stuff. I like the Lunarians, if only because they have a lot to them, but they're also kind of really stuck up.
They're kind of cunts.
Yeah, a little bit. But they do have a really massive section of lore dedicated to them because they take a lot of inspiration from actual, like, Japanese gods and stuff. Like, I forget the dude's name, but the guy who founded the moon, isn't he, I don't remember his name, but isn't he in actual mythology Amaterasu's brother? But Amaterasu isn't mentioned in Touhou, which is weird. Also, pretty sure Eren is older than this guy, because when he decided to flee to the moon... Oh, this one was easy.
Oh, yeah, right. You bring it around town.
When he fled to the moon, he decided to only bring some of his most, like, trusted advisors. One of them being Eren, so that would assume Eren is probably older than him if he considers her a trusty, like, advisor of sorts. You wouldn't have that for, like, a younger person, right?
Your advisor is typically someone you want that would be older and wiser and more experienced.
So I would argue that Eren is probably one of the oldest characters in the entire series.
I got out of the circle.
You really shouldn't have.
I got out of the circle, Dylan.
You're supposed to be in the Dreamcatcher.
How about no?
How do you found the moon? That's a good question. He just kind of was like, man, Earth sucks, and then he went to the moon, and he was like, the moon's actually pretty sick. And then he started his super secret society on the moon. The Lunarians. Andrew, just stay in the net.
I have to prove a point.
It doesn't do anything, though.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It absolutely
No, because it dissolves before these lasers even happen.
No, it's fine.
Alright, well.
I'm proving a point. You're gonna make fun. Okay, alright.
Lord Tsukuyomi. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I got through it and I went back into it. You see that, Dylan?
Like, if you go to the wiki page for Lunarian stuff, there are so many, like, links.
Alright, I'm gonna stay in the circle now.
There's so many links that take you to, like, real mythology, and, like, the trivia page is loaded with actual mythology. And hell, even in Silent Sinner and Blue, I don't remember which one's which. The one with the sword, I think that's Torihime.
Look how much grays you get from this.
Torihime's ability is literally to channel gods and use their power like Reimu does, but she's infinitely better at it because she has to be for plot reasons. So she just channels a bunch of Japanese gods and ends up beating Reimu because she channels one god that Reimu just probably didn't know about. And the translator's note was like, yeah, this character was mentioned like once in Izanagi's tale. And the translator's note then completely shit on Reimu and was like, it makes perfect sense why someone who doesn't study it much like Reimu would not really like be familiar with this god who's barely mentioned. I don't remember her name.
Oh.
But yeah, there was a lot of god talk.
Oh.
Very confusing to a native English speaker, and to be honest with you, I didn't care that much to go and read every single article because there's a lot to take in.
I don't know, I thought that would work and it didn't work.
You click one story, you click the story of Izanagi and Izanami, and it turns into like everything. Because Izanagi created so many other gods, and it's just like, I guess it's kind of like how in Greek mythology, Zeus is like the goddamn focal point of everyone and everything.
He's the daddy of them all.
Yeah, he's just like, you look at Zeus, and then you see related to Zeus, and you get the whole goddamn roster of characters.
Get the whole pantheon. God damn it.
That's kind of what it feels like with Izanagi, and I guess Tsukuyomi.
I like the way that story ends, personally.
Izanagi?
Yeah. Where he tries to go down and, like, save her, but realizes she's too far gone, so he flees, but she tries to, like, keep him down there.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
No, she's like, I will kill 1,000 humans every day.
And I will make 1,500 every day. So he
and
literally
then
just...
blared in the background.
He literally just birthed more humans than Izanami could kill.
He literally just one-upped her in the moment.
Yeah.
That's a pretty Chad move, we gotta be honest.
He also wears a cool coat and has a giant sword.
Dylan, that's a different Izanagi.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's the same one.
Yes, but no.
But it's the same one because that's what he's based on.
Well, yes, but no.
Shut up, Andrew. Ah! Tell me Persona isn't real.
Could he?
The Watatsuki sisters and later paraded Reimu around town had her Channel gods to prove Yorihime wasn't at fault for summoning the 3. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yukari got Reimu to train to channel gods, and the people on the moon somehow became alert to that happening. And since the only person they knew was capable of doing that was Yorihime, they suspected some kind of revolt. And they were blaming Eren for it, because who better to blame for a revolt than somebody who is completely unable to defend themselves and is considered a traitor of the moon already. So that turn of events caused that. So when the whole thing kind of concluded, they kept Reimu an extra like month on the moon to go around the moon showing that she too can channel gods. So the moon, like the Lunarian society, will be like, well, I guess Yorihime isn't doing this. So yeah.
Alright, I might press the cheat button here eventually. This one fucking blows.
There really is, there's a lot to that specific story. That's why, for anyone getting into Touhou, do not start with Touhou 8 lore, because the characters there have so much relation to real mythology. And if you're just looking to learn about Touhou specifically, not a good place to start. Ah! Andrew is doing it. Andrew, you've been on the stage for 15 minutes. Just wanted to let you know that.
What's your point?
I'm just saying, you've been here for 15 minutes.
Alright, it's fine.
Lunarians are entertaining.
Man, fuck this. I like how I died too. Even if there is a nightmare waiting for me ahead, I have no choice but to go on. It's my job after all. I have to do it.
I see. I may just be here for form's sake, but I've done my job, so that's enough. Besides, you're rather unusual for a rabbit.
Her silly putty is all, like, goofy now.
Her hair also is ripped through her hat.
Oh.
Her hair actually matches the length of her hat. Actually, doing your job properly. Perhaps it's a sense of duty, or...
Well, maybe I'm still a little crazy. This impure world should calm the moon's madness, though.
No, this isn't the moon's madness. What I feel from you is... If I had to say, I'll call it earthliness. Like those humans who manage to find their own individuality in embracing the dreams of others. In short, you've been tainted by this impure land. Your impure self will see nothing but lunacy in the lunar capital now. Be even more careful than you need to. Now then, I wish you pleasant dreams.
You know, I just thought of something. If Raisin looked in a mirror and looked directly into her own eyes, could she make herself go crazy?
I assume it's a toggleable power, where she can kind of just...
But could she do it, in theory?
I don't know. Maybe? So this game actually, like, confirms that Raisin is no longer a moon rabbit.
She considers herself an earth rabbit.
Well, she is, in this. She ends up actually becoming one. She's no longer considered a moon rabbit because she's been tainted by Earth. So now she refers to herself...
Tainted by what? We don't know.
Tainted by Earth. She's been tainted by the impure land, so now she is no longer considered a moon rabbit, and she is now considered an Earth rabbit. So, well, she considers herself that anyway. And that's why she can even do this game. Because if she was a denizen of the moon, this whole plan would not work. I don't really get why that is. Chat, can I get a quick explanation as to why is it that when one of the main characters reaches Junko without dying, it, like, quote-unquote beats the game? Why is that?
Is that really how it works?
Yes. That's why when you reach Junko, she's like, well, my will to fight is gone, I've already lost, but I'll fight you anyway because this is Touhou. If you reach her in, like, legacy mode and you've lost lives, she'll say something different, like, haha, you've already lost, I've won, I'm going to, like, just take you out now.
Huh.
Like, she gloats about winning ahead of, like, before you even fight her. It's because you're pure, untouched by death.
I have died.
Is that it? So just... Why is that? Oh, it's because Junko herself is pure hatred, right? So the only thing that can actually defeat her is another form of purity. Is that what it is? If I remember the prologue right, you purify yourself beforehand, and Eren's drugs are to keep you clean. Yeah, because it keeps you from actually dying, so you remain pure in that sense.
I hate this stage already.
Junko can't instant kill you because you haven't dead. Eloquent sentence. Hey, Manu. I guess I never really wrapped my head around how that works, because even Reimu was confused. She's just like, what? Okay, I guess we're fighting now. Yuyuko can insta-kill you without you dying. Yeah, but she's a good girl now, so she won't do that. She's a lot more careful with her power ever since she became a ghost. Because she has a lot more responsibility now. Oh, that was a good evasion.
That was some maneuvering.
Chapter finish. How come we haven't got a Yuyuko Kirby game yet? That just seems really fitting for the character. She's already pink, and she already eats. Rumia makes sense.
Oh, I shouldn't be alive.
I don't know how you got through all that.
Micro-dodging and RNG.
Well, now you're in trouble.
Now I'm fine. I was almost fine.
You got too big for your britches.
No, I have a 3.99 power. Whatever will I do?
Nice.
I did it.
And I'm Ivy.
I did it.
Yuyuko is blue? Well, her... What?
Well, yes, but actually no.
Pretty sure the color that Yuyuko is often associated with is pink due to her hair and butterflies and stage and cherry blossoms, but... Alright, if you want to refer to Yuyuko as blue...
Blue? Dare I say...
You can hang out in the corner of the room, I guess.
Dare I say blue Yuko?
Chat, what part of a character do you use to, like, assume the character's color?
Their outfit, which is why I don't inherently think associating Yuyuko with blue is wrong. Either their outfit or their hair.
I base it on their hair and appearance. Considering Yuyuko's first appearance is the game full of cherry blossoms and her hair is pink, it only makes sense to consider her the color pink.
Alright, but you don't associate Reimu with, like, brown.
Why would I do that? She's...
Because that's the color of her hair.
But it's not about just her hair.
You just said it was about their hair.
I just said it was not just about her hair. Okay, colored hair is different. Because people don't have pink hair naturally in the real world. People have brown and black hair naturally. We don't refer to Marissa as blonde either. We don't, well, we kind of refer to Alice as... No, I don't know. I don't consider Alice yellow because she's blonde. She just reminds me of Alice in Wonderland for obvious reasons. But even in the game, they call Reimu the red-white because of her outfit. And they call,
I'm mad.
They call Marissa the black-white because of her outfit.
I associate yellow and black with Marissa personally.
Well, I associate that with Rumia, because it gets confusing when you look at those two characters and think they wear the same colors.
It's less confusing when you realize that Rumia doesn't appear outside of...
Now, hold on. Now he's talking shit about Rumia.
Now listen, man. I'm just saying. I'm just spitting the facts.
I'm just saying that... Is there any other character in the series who has pink hair?
Give me a second. Alright, give me a couple more seconds.
Just Yuyuko, right? Right? Just Yuyuko. No other character has pink hair. So that's why it's a lot easier to think of Yuyuko with pink hair, because there's no competition. Whereas there's a few blonde characters. I consider Sanai's colors like blue and white, but I think she's the only one with green hair.
Yeah, I definitely associate her with blue and green.
See? He associated her with green. But the only reason I call her blue and white is because I refer to Reimu as the red-white. And since they're basically in the same outfits, that's why. But when I think of Sanai, one thing that definitely comes to mind really fast is her hair accessories and her hair color.
Yeah.
The frog hairpin and the snake thingy.
Is the snake alive?
No, I think it's like a hair. It's an accessory, but I don't know exactly what it's called. Same as a mod. Yuyuko is pink primary and light blue secondary. Anyone who disagrees gets timed out. And there you go.
Oh, this is spooky, scary skeleton.
I don't know. I can't. I also like to think about it as the color theme of the game, because Touhou 6 is a game that's very red, right?
Yeah.
So Remilia, we think, what color do you associate with Remilia, right? I think of her as
pink and blue.
I think of her as pinkish, yeah, more on the red end of things.
Because her outfit is more pink than it
right?
is.
And what do we associate Flan with?
Red, white.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really associate... Well, what colors would you associate with her?
I was gonna say red and yellow.
Alternatively,
because
rainbows.
the color scheme of the game is red, and there's like yellow highlights, and Flandere's on the actual title image, so that's why I associate Flandere with those colors specifically.
Alternatively, rainbows.
not rainbows.
Rainbow.
But then you have Perfect Cherry Blossom, which is very heavily with pink and purple.
It's also very heavy on the white because, you know, when...
I mean, look at Yukari. She's blonde, but we refer to her as purple because it's literally her name.
Is it?
Yukari.
Is that what purple is?
Pretty sure.
Huh. I didn't actually know that.
Chad, am I an idiot?
Is he an idiot? Am I an idiot for believing him? Am I an idiot for getting hit by that again?
Rainbows make sense because of her wings, but going off of the image for the title for the game, I'd associate Flandre with red and yellow. I'm an idiot. Play a record. Uh-oh.
You're an idiot, Dylan. Play a record.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Play Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, Carl.
Is Satori actually pink? I remember her being purple. That's a weird thing. In her official art, her hair is kind of like darkish pink purple, but in like every other form of art I ever see of her, it's very pink, and I like the pink a lot more. But yeah, I associate Satori with pink, and I associate Koichi with green. Very heavily green. Even though the only thing really green about her is her hair and her eyes. Where her outfit's yellow and her eyeball is blue, right?
Exactly. Alright, here's the question. What color do you associate racing with?
Yukari does mean purple in Japanese. Oh, there you go. What color do I associate racing with? Probably purple and red.
Really?
Because her bullets and her hair color and her eyes. And her outfit is generally kind of on the purple shade of things. Aside from her blazer, her skirt's purple.
Yeah.
Her hair's purple and her eyes are red.
Why did the blazer never come back?
Because it's not winter time. I don't know.
Was it winter in Touhou 8?
Probably wasn't like summer. Either way, I prefer the blazer. The blazer looks cooler than the poofy white shirt.
What do you mean this isn't the end of the checkpoint?
Then you gotta do the...
Lasers, lasers.
You remember how this one works?
Nope. Don't get hit by the lasers.
Now he goes in the middle. Now he spawns 2 of them. Now he spawns 3 of them.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I thought so.
And then I didn't get hit! What the fuck? I'm actually tight.
He cheated. Yo, spell piece got?
Spell piece get. There is a guy giving me all the answers in my head. It's all true. I cheated. I cheated. I cheated.
The only game I know for sure takes place in a certain point of the game is Touhou 7 takes place in technically spring because winter's still around even though it should be spring, which is weird.
I almost did that.
And in Touhou 11 takes place in winter.
Oh, my bomb is active again. Sick. Alright, I can see how this might be cheating.
Chad, are there any characters you just can't associate a color with for whatever reason? I'm trying to think. Like, I can't think of any characters off the top of my head that I don't immediately have, like, a color that I put them to. Like, even Satori. Satori felt like it would be a difficult one because there's so many different colors going on in her outfit.
Aww.
But, no, pink is a pretty easy one for her, I find. Aiki, I don't know, I think of black and white for Aiki because of her method of judging, more so than her green.
Of green and blue.
I think of it more so of her as her ability than her what she looks like. Yeah. Black and gold, that makes sense, yeah. Suika? Suika probably around the purple spectrum because her gourd, her dress, and the box art for Touhou 7.5.
What is this? What is this? Why is everything frozen over like this? And nobody's here. Ah, Lady Sagame. What's going on here?
A rabbit? But the Lunarians should have all been evacuated to the fake lunar capital by now.
Fake? Lunar capital? Does that mean everyone's in the dream world or something?
Good guess. The Lunarians have all mistaken the dream world for the real capital. That is the lunatic dream of the lunar capital.
For you to be so unusually talkative, Lady Sagame, something really strange must be happening after all.
You're the rabbit that fell to earth, aren't you? The one from Lady Yagokoro's place. I never thought the Baku would let you pass through this place, but... perhaps that possibility does exist. I'll test the power of you who has fallen to earth. Her dress is very interesting in the way it tears. It's like arrows.
I'm getting Touhou 8 flashbacks from these fuckers. I did it! Now I get bodied, right? Oh me, oh my. Micro dodging in RNG? Oh, it almost worked. Alright, that didn't work nearly as well. Alright, strat 1 again.
I guess it's just kind of weird that there's no, like... Oh, I remember this one.
Did you cheat? Because I don't.
Don't ask me, man. I don't even know what you did. I was busy talking about Touhou and watching Andrew play an easy game.
This is not baby game.
Steam notifications, oh yeah.
Yay.
I just find it kind of weird that, like, I can so quickly tell you...
I don't know how I did this now.
I can quickly tell you what I associate a character with, but I never follow the same rule of thumb for everything. It's like, oh, I associate this character based on their hair, but then immediately you'll get to another character, and like, I don't think anything about their hair color at all. I guess it's just the aspect of the character's design that stands out right at the beginning. Like, I guess it's just the first impression aspect of it, where it's like, the first thing you notice about Reimu is that she's a shrine maiden, she wears a lot of red, and she has yin-yang orbs, and she hits people with her purification rod.
She gives them the stick.
I don't really notice that she has brown or black hair, because Zun can't figure that out either. But if I see a character, an anime character, with colored hair, I'm always going to end up looking at that, because that's not something I'm used to, right? We're always kind of looking for the things we're not necessarily used to.
We're always looking for the unique trait.
You did that a lot faster than me because your bullets did more damage.
Okay.
I had to go through like 7 loops of that, and you did like 2.
Excuses.
It's not excuses, it's the way it is.
John, your A button sucks.
What? What's wrong with my A button?
You gotta like fucking press it down real hard, otherwise.
That's what A buttons do, Andrew. You hold them down and they shoot.
But like I am holding it.
No, you're not.
Shoot.
If you're not holding it, you're not shooting. So obviously you're not holding it. I have no idea what I did for this one. Oh, I bombed at the end of it because I just couldn't figure out how to get the hell out of it. Because when you shoot them, they create bullets. Like, how do you get out?
I don't know. Let me just do this on the second try, though.
Well, here's the thing. You have piercing shots, so you don't even have to worry about that shit. I had to kill them one at a time. I guess just stay in the middle of them? Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Oh. I won't lie. I thought she was closer to death.
Oh, it's hard as hell. It's not more damage. Her focus shot has infinite pierce. Yes! I know, and it has more range, too. So it doesn't get stopped by the familiars like mine were. So he could just constantly hit her without getting stuck on the other ones. I used Reimu, whose bullets got stuck on the familiars. That's why it took longer.
I think, oh yeah, because you bombed on this, and then your bomb didn't do anything because it just hit the familiars.
Yeah, but it cleared them and it let me finish the spell card. You need to reverse misdirect the familiars with for that spell. Hold on, when you say reverse misdirect, does that just mean would that imply you're just leading them? Because if you're reversing a misdirection, aren't you just going the right way?
That's too big brain of a thought for me to think about right now.
I'm sure Marissa would kill this fast.
Probably. Oh, I'm backing up into the bullets.
I'm just watching. So you're kind of breaking close to my time. You're at 50 minutes.
Huh.
It took me about an hour, a little over, like an hour and 2 minutes to get the clown piece, I think it was.
Something like that, I think.
And I started like 8 minutes late into the recording. So I'm already better than you. That's all I was trying to say.
Shut up. You're nothing.
What? I won though.
Alright, give me a second. I'll join you.
Alright.
Easy clap.
You're not done yet.
Damn, I do a lot of damage.
Yeah, because you ignore the familiars.
What familiars, Dylan? Tell me.
Those ones! Wow, Andrew, way to stand face first into a talisman.
Yeah, let me just do a 4th her health real quick.
I can do that too. When they shake at me, it scares me. It makes me think they're gonna shake into me. Wow, she really died fast. This one was actually really easy. I just fucked it up the first time.
Oh yeah, this one isn't hard.
It's gonna be way easier for you because you go through them.
Oh, I fucked it up.
She was dead.
I know, she was absolutely dead.
She's gonna die in 11 seconds, Andrew.
Oh, it's already starting to count down. I'll be honest, I'm more scared of running into a familiar than anything.
You didn't even have to get to the hard part.
There was a hard part?
Yeah, it gets faster.
Oh.
Okay, this one actually wasn't too bad. It's pretty straightforward.
Oh. Well, so are the lasers.
You know, if there's one thing I haven't really experienced anything with Touhou yet, it's definitely Ranko and Mirabel. Because their story is located on the bonus CDs that Zun created for his for other music. I don't know anything about those characters, like from an actual lore perspective, but I know who they are, and I kind of have an understanding of what they do just based on fanon alone. I like them though. I think they're neat characters. It's just they have absolutely no relevance to like anyone in current Gensokyo, so it's confusing how those characters live in their own little part. Maribel and Renko's stories are weird. Well, isn't it just basically about how they live in some newfangled Earth where I remember this one. They live in a future or in a world where there's tourism travel to the moon. You can just go to the moon. It's part of the tourism.
And death.
Kind of weird. I see. That's enough. I understand the reason that Lady Yakokoro used you for this. You might be able to save the lunar capital.
What? Save the lunar capital?
Right now, an enemy of the lunar capital is trying to invade.
Invade?
And she's using the power of life that we Lunarians can't act against. We panicked, put the lunar capital in stasis, and evacuated everyone. But the souls of the Lunarians can't stay in the lunatic dream like this. So we thought we would relocate to Gensokyo soon.
Huh? Relocate? Ah, that's just too big a shock. So the moon rabbits that came to the Earth.
They have no idea, of course. All we told them was that the lunar capital was building a summer home on Earth.
I really can't stand the way Lunarian authorities always hide things just for the sake of hiding them. But why are you telling me this?
What I've told you is what's necessary for you to take revenge on our enemy. Our enemy has control over the power of the source of life. She's crafty, turning the tables on the Lunarians who reject life and death. But you no longer do so. Your body and soul have both fallen to the earth. Because of your impurity, you can travel to where she is.
Yeah, that's quite a story. Thank you. Lady Eren and Lady Kaguya knew all of this from the beginning, so they sent me and those humans. They really don't mind putting people in danger.
Because I told you about the plan, and we won't be able to relocate to Gensokyo anymore. So you have nothing left to rely, but we have nothing left but to rely on you. Do you understand?
If that's what you say, Lady Sagame, that's just how it'll be. By hook or by crook.
If you get it, then go already. Head for the enemy's base, the Sea of Tranquility. Consider that an imperial order from my heavenly god portion.
It's time.
She's kind of a big deal in the lunar elites. It must suck though to have to be careful of saying anything. Yeah, so her talking about invading Gensokyo can no longer happen because she's like, we're gonna do it. And then Fate was like, and now it's not going to happen.
It's like the Penguin meme where he sits down in the chair and he's like, well, now I'm not going to.
I don't quite understand how any character in the entire universe can just have a magical ability to talk things out of happening. Don't worry, the next stage will be easy, Sagame. Yeah, you know what? She might as well have said that. Time for chaos. All right, chat, get ready.
If she said that, then you could have used the meme, so that was a fucking lie.
Reminder that this stage is very long.
I'm aware.
Like, it's actually incredible how long the stage was before even reaching Clown Piece.
And cheated. I not only at the game, but myself.
It's an ability called Crazy Talk. Now that's Crazy Talk. Wow, that's
not Crazy Talk.
That's literally Clown Piece Light. Like, that's what you have to deal with Clown Piece.
That's not Crazy Talk. This is Crazy Talk. Blah, 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 blah,
Blah,
blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah.
I got hit to do that, but it was worth it.
You have a bomb shield.
You mean a death shield?
Something's really interesting going on. Hey, fairies, let's crank up the speed. It's lunatic time. Welcome to the world of madness.
Kill me.
Chat, don't look at the clown.
Don't look at the cat Earth. Alright, I played Undertale. I know how to dodge Flowey. Famous last words. Yep.
Junko. Okay, here's an interesting thing about Junko. Junko is a character that is based in real mythology. The way it works is basically, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Again, I think it's like Chang. Is it like Chang'e or something? Chang'e? It's really weird. It's like E''E.
I have no idea how I lived.
She's an immortal. She's an immortal who's locked up on the moon. There's different renditions of her story, but I'm pretty sure the one Touhou follows is that she drank the elixir, ascended to the moon, and she spends her life imprisoned on the moon, and has rabbits constantly pound mochi in an attempt to recreate the elixir that gave her immortality, the Horai elixir. And her husband shot down the sun. There was like 10 suns or some shit, and it was way too much. So her husband shot down 9 of the 10 suns and left only the one sun in our solar system. But one of those suns was Junko's son, like quite literally. And,
yeah, I remember.
And Junko was like, "What the fuck? That was not cool." And now she's really, really upset about it. And she is a being of pure hatred. And I'm pretty sure the reason Hecate is involved is because Chang did something to her too. I'm not really sure why Hecate is involved, honestly. I just know that they formed a partnership because they both hate the same person. Well, there was 10 of them in the world, and they were totally fucking things up. So he was just like, I gotta do something about this. So he shot down 9 of the 10 of them and left only 1. You gotta admit, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
He had a 9-10 record.
It's like how Master Roshi, to get Goku out of his grade 8 form, Master Roshi just fucking Kamehameha the moon and blew it up.
Junko is based on the mythical Chinese person of Touhou, the wife of the emperor of the Xia dynasty. Yeah, he's the guy that shot the suns, right? As I said, there are different renditions of the story, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that Touhou goes with. Because there's also different renditions of the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, which is the story of Lady Kaguya. But we follow a specific one in this game. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure there's multiple versions of the story. But then I'm pretty sure Moko's story is only the one, as far as I can tell.
Your A button is shit.
Look, I said Lady Kaguya because it was the first thing that came to mind because Rayson just said it.
Lady Kaguya.
She's a respectable shithead. All she does is lounge around and play video games. All 2 of them that exist in Gensokyo.
Which ones are they?
I'm not switching teams. No, not a chance. Kaguya is quite entertaining when she just embodies curiosity, though. I don't like Kaguya when she's portrayed as a lunatic because it's not very entertaining. It's just depressing. I like when she's curious about the world that she now lives in. That's my favorite rendition of Kaguya.
Silly me is trying to focus on killing everything as if it makes a difference to the amount of shit that I go through. This is lunatic. Murder does nothing for you!
Just dodge the lasers, forehead.
Tell me what it is, Dylan.
Kaguya plays Takeshi's Challenge on NES in her free time. Well, I mean, she's got all the time in the world to beat it.
Do you think she wrote the GameFAQs walkthrough? I
will never, ever, ever play that game.
Understandable.
That game is so fucking bad. I know that Joel played it. I think he beat it, too. Having trouble there, mate. I thought she joined Junko because she sympathized with her. I believe that she did, yes, but I feel like I feel like they did something to Hekatia. Like, did they blow up a moon or something? Or did they, like, fuck up one of her hells? Because she has, like... She literally she runs hell. She runs all the hells. All the moons of hell. Maybe one of her moons got blown up.
That was probably Master Roshi.
Hekatia is a really powerful being in the lore. Because she shops at Hot Topic and isn't embarrassed. That takes a lot of power. Hard to believe we're on Touhou 15, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Considering...
an hour 6.
Can I hear that one again?
Do it again, I wasn't looking.
You were like... Alright, we can hear it again. I like the idea of Hekatia just being like, I'll give you a sign of good faith. And she just picks Clown Piece up by like the armpits and she's just like hovering in front of them. It's like, here, take this. It's a weapon of mass destruction. Because that's what she is. She's a goddamn bullet gremlin.
She really wants to sell you some bullet enlargement pills.
Insert Lion King music. No, it's like when the tutorial guy hands you like a new game plus weapon and just lets you use it for the beginning of the game. That's what Clown Piece is. It's like, here, take this. You might need it. And you're looking at it.
She's the a la carte sword.
The actual a la carte sword, yeah.
And it's like, no, you can't have this, and then they give you Chirno instead.
Hey, Chirno's actually one of the strongest fairies, honestly. I'm pretty sure the only fairy that is stronger than Chirno is Clown Piece.
Well, ain't that something. So, like, they all have elements. All the fairies are basically subsisting off of, like, various elements of nature, right? So what the fuck is Clown Piece?
She's not necessarily a fairy. I think she's called a lamp head or something. I don't really know what it is. Chat, can I get actual lore?
I walked into it.
Can someone give me the actual lore on Clown Piece? Because I know she's a fairy, but is she, like... She's not a fairy of nature. Is she a fairy of life? Or something like that? Clown Piece is a fairy from Hell, but Hell has no nature, which is why she's why they're so rare. Clown Piece is based on lamp heads, nymphs who serve the goddess Hecate, the basis of Hekatia. Lamp heads accompany Hecate on her nighttime travels and carry torches, which have the power to drive someone to madness, like Clown Piece. That explains a lot.
Driving people to madness is my thing, though.
So somehow she is a fairy that was created by the nature of Hell. Which is why she's so incredibly intense, because nature cannot be in hell. So she's a being of pure willpower. If Clown Piece and Chirno fought, Clown Piece would probably just melt her, because she'd just take the torch to her. Chirno's very weak to fire, because she's ice, except in Touhou Puppet Dance performance.
Yeah.
Where her ice type is actually water type.
Alright, can I live the green lasers this time? Probably not.
Is the torch fire to begin with? I think so.
Oh,
it emits real light, so I assume that it's it actually is fire.
I moved so slow.
This one just requires you to move fast.
Wow! I also could bomb and just kind of cheat through it.
You're doing it on the right side. I did mine on the left side.
I don't know, man. I'm just spooked. I'm spooked.
A reminder that Clown Piece lives under Reimu's house and provides heat for it. That's true. She is a, she's a bill-free heater, which I'm sure Reimu is very happy about. As long as she doesn't randomly blow shit up down there. Or, you know, lure unsuspecting children with the promise of balloons and enlargement pills of certain kinds.
Hey, Chirno, don't you want your boat back? You want your boat back, Chirno?
You want your frog back? I got your frozen frog. Here, take it. How did Reimu get her to do that? That's a good question. I actually have no idea how that ended up happening. What caused that exchange? Maybe it was when Reimu went down. I think what it was Reimu ends up going back to the extra stages. You go back to the dream world because the Lunarians haven't been woken up yet, and you find that Hecate is being a bit of a shithead. So Reimu kicks Hecatia's ass, and Hecatia's like, wow, the people in Gensoki are actually really strong. I kind of want to visit now. And I think that's what causes Clown Piece to kind of just reside there.
She's like, pardon me, but could you help out a fellow Lunarian who's down on his luck? And she's like, here, take it.
It's funny because like I think it's the first time you've ever fought an extra stage character outside of Gensokyo and have them be like, damn, Gensokyo seems kind of hot. I want to go there now.
I can kill these things like really fast.
You can kill the first one up in the corner, but then you kind of have to deal with it.
Nah, me.
And then the red one, you have to go the other way. Actually, the red one's actually easier than the blue one, I find.
Look, I'm scared, man.
I go that way because there's more open gaps.
Alright, well, you're wrong, so...
The story is shown in the Three Fairy Lights manga. Okay, so I'll get there when they get there.
This is actually super fucking easy now that I know I can kill them. Ah! Ah! Oh!
Ugh.
I could have stayed home and played my favorite video game, Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age S Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. But no, I was like, yeah, I mean, I watched a man slowly get killed from the inside. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that tonight.
Well, you're an hour in, dog, and I'm just sitting here enjoying the show. I am so glad I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh, I blew it.
You kind of forget how many different, like, worlds are tied into this series that aren't explicitly in Gensokyo. Like, the Netherworld isn't in Gensokyo, but there's a connection between the two of them that was created.
Mrs. Raymond said, fuck this shit, and kicked the door down.
When I think about it, the amount of characters who actually, like... Let me see. So the characters in 6 reside in Gensokyo.
They're from the outside world, though, don't
they? Are, yeah, but they move into Gensokyo, so they're now residing in Gensokyo. I actually don't know. Chat, how the hell did they get the entire mansion to go to Gensokyo with them? For that matter, how did the Moria group get their entire shrine, and lake for that matter, to appear on the top of the hill? They took the whole damn lake, Andrew.
I guess they did.
Imagine imagine that. You go to the shrine in the real world, and they're just like, I'm leaving, and I'm taking my lake with me. You don't get to do that. The mansion is rumored to have existed within Gensokyo beforehand, but that doesn't make sense because they had lived in the mansion before coming to Gensokyo, didn't they? Isn't the mansion somewhere that Remy and Patchy, like, had? Well, I guess it started with Ramelia and Flandre, and then I guess Patchouli would be the next one in line because Patchouli doesn't work for the mansion. She just lives in there because her and Remy are friends, whereas Mei-Ling and Sakuya work for the mansion. Sakuya is definitely the youngest recruit, or I guess freshest recruit because she's a human. So, yeah, she obviously can't be around that long.
What's the story behind Patchy and Remy anyway?
No idea. We've never gotten any explanation. We just know that they are friends. They are friends who knew each other before coming to Gensokyo, which is why she lives in there. And she's considered like she doesn't have a higher authority than Ramelia, but there's a reason why Sakuya still serves Patchouli tea and stuff, right? It's because she's still up there on the echelon.
So what's Kakuma's deal then?
Kakuma? I'm pretty sure that's just the devil that Patchouli summoned. Like, she tried a summoning circle, and that's what happened. I guess she hasn't tried since. Maybe she's just incapable of getting anything better. There's no decisive information on how long Sakuya has been working there. Yes, that's true. But because she's a human, she doesn't live nearly as long as Yokai.
Alright guys, you ready to hear it again?
So it's probably safe to assume that Sakuya is the freshest recruit among them all. Well, I guess among them all, but honestly, there's only really 2 employees of Matter in the Scarlet Devil Mansion, and that's Mei-Ling and Sakuya. All the other fairies are maids.
They're minimum wage workers.
And they don't even work. They just kind of exist. They get free housing. And Kwakuma, who is basically Patchouli's assistant.
So what you're saying is that it's free real estate.
It is, though. They get food and shelter, and all they have to do is, like, clean, I guess. But they don't really... doesn't really matter that much.
Oh my goodness, I got through that, and I didn't deserve it, and then I died rightfully. I'm really liking this particular loop of the song.
Chirno TV likes the shrug emote. That's pretty cool. See, Chirno TV kind of has a monopoly on all things Chirno, for obvious reasons. But, like, The Chirno shrug came from a really stupid image I saw on Twitter once, and then it's fully evolved into its own thing over here. I could not have that as... Like, if I had to have at least one Chirno emote, I'm glad it's this one, because I don't want to... Like, obviously it's not competing, but, like, when you have a guy whose entire emote slots is basically just Chirno expressions, you kind of want to diversify a bit with your characters. But come on. Just... That shrug emote, though, is too good.
That shrug emote is pretty good.
It's so good. Shoutouts to Demo. He made it. My favorite emote of Chirno TVs is definitely Cheer Slane. That one is so funny. It's really cute, too.
Oh,
you did it.
I did it. I don't know how I did it, but
You're not done yet, though.
I know I'm not done yet.
This part was awful.
Doesn't look fun.
Is he ready to fight a clown, though?
No.
Well, I thought I was ready, and then an hour and 20 minutes later, I was done. So we'll see if Andrew can do it.
He answers.
Yeah, I know he has a few that aren't Chirno, but he does have he has a very large amount of Chirno emotes for obvious reasons.
Oh, if I use my spread, they don't spawn nearly as many stars because I can, like, kind of kill them before they get there.
I feel like Chirno TV is the guy who popularized the underscore TV tag on Twitch, you know? I don't know anyone else who is, like, as big as him that has TV at the end of their name. Because I've seen other, like, Touhou accounts with TV at the end. I even considered it at one point, but I was like, no.
Nah.
Not gonna do that.
Free TV.
Yeah, no, like Moko TV. I was like, no. Not doing that. Not doing that.
Oh.
Good on him. I'm pretty sure he's Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Shoutouts to fellow Canadian Touhou boy. I doubt he'll ever see this, but... Oh well. That's not an excuse to talk poorly of someone, that's for sure.
No.
Maybe
Fuck
Poco was a better
Fantastic guy,
waifu?
though.
Yeah, keep talking there, you half-furry. Keep talking there.
Yeah, I agree. There's absolutely no reason you should shit-talk someone who's not going to watch the stream. On an unrelated note, fuck that Picastri guy.
I want more emotes, but I need to get my slots. Oh. But chat. We're really close. We're really close. We're getting there. Maybe next month, maybe the month after that. I don't know. But the numbers are getting really close to a point where I could actually be kind of hopeful about it. It's not a pipe dream. I'm excited. That said, chat, the YouTube channel hit 800 subscribbles yesterday.
Hey.
And 200 more subscribbles, and I can start monetizing my videos and then complaining about how YouTube demonetizes me every single day. I am so looking forward to that.
No, I just realized if I don't kill them, you don't deal with the blue stars.
Wiener.
Shut up. I'm a pacifist. I like how I wasn't holding the shoot button, but because I was shooting when the chapter ended, I still shot anyway. 800
subscribers, yeah, it's great.
Alright, you know what? Fuck that. They're all dying. Now I have to dodge their bodies, and that is just not happening.
Kill them, you cowards. So yeah, chat, thank you guys for the continued support. I sound like a broken record on that, but I really don't have any other way I can say it. I never want to sound forced on these kind of things.
I mean, you could just learn how to say it in another language.
I really do appreciate it, but like you can only say the same thing so many times before it sounds disingenuine. Learn it in Japanese.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Honto arigato.
Hojo-sama.
I've seen Touhou 11 that cut away from the action show Flannery playing with blocks. What was that one about? What?
I hate these fucking stars!
What? You remember what you promised you'd do when you get partner? Of course I do. But I don't think you understand how much money that kind of thing costs. Not to mention I have no idea where you can procure an outfit like that.
Dylan, what promise did you make?
I would cosplay Chen if I get partner.
God damn it.
And I would have to post pictures. Which would mean I'd have to look really good. Which means I would need to find a local makeup artist who wouldn't judge me. She's like, can you like wax me down and make me look pretty? That's a hard request. Have you tried holding shift for focus movement? Yeah, Andrew, have you? Have you thought about that one, idiot?
Yeah, no, that one hasn't really come to my mind yet.
There you go. You also said I go to a weekly, Justice Chen. I did, but I also have zero desire to go to a weekly right now, so that probably won't happen.
I might go this week. I don't know, man. Something about watching Smash makes you really want to play it, but then you play it and you're like, yeah, I stopped for a reason.
Yeah, except I've reached the point where I no longer feel like that when I watch it.
That's
It's great. It's so rewarding. Because now I can spend my time doing this, and then I can use my Sunday to relax. I order pizza, and I watch Sunday stuff. I love it. It's really nice. Instead of going to a weekly and getting angry at things out of my control. And then listening to all kinds of angry shit, and dealing with salty people all the time. Getting fed up with it, I guess. So I'm more than okay with just not doing anything for a little bit. Who knows? I don't even want to go to any tournaments, like, at all. Probably won't either.
Oh, well. It was a fun ride while it lasted, but then, you know, you reach the point where you're like, I've been on this ride before, and I didn't have a good time.
Sorry, guys, but that's the way it is. I still have the cat emote. Cat emote's kind of ingrained into the
cat
chat.
emote is iconic.
But, like, as far as playing Smash goes, I don't know, man.
Dylan's motivation is dead. Mine will probably die if I do choose to go on Sunday.
Probably ain't gonna see me play Blue Cat. I think I'm just done. Done for the foreseeable future. I know everybody says that. Everybody posts their goddamn twit-longers and like, here's why I'm quitting. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. And then 2 weeks later, like, well, I'm going to a weekly now. It's like, all right. That's why it was always a meme where people would be like, I'm done with this game, and then someone would be like, see you next week. But you know what? That wasn't me yet.
No, not yet.
I haven't shown up next week. I feel bad though because I like doing doubles with Brian, but
yeah.
I can't justify getting up and going out just to do that.
And then your only other real option is either sit around and do nothing or play the video game you don't want to play.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
I usually bring my Switch to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, well, the origin of the cat meme was when I was winning weeklies. I won some weeklies early game, and we found an image of Incineroar striking whatever. It's Incineroar. It's striking a pose similar to the Elmo Rise gif. And it looked so silly, and I absolutely loved it. So then when Mark started making PR images, I told him that if I win, he had to put that as the #1 image, and he did. So people ate that shit up, and it was great. And then I had Minard recolor it to match the color of the Incineroar I use, and then Demo created an emote out of it, and that's the story of the cat. Now we have a blue cat emote.
It only happened the one time, but I decided to follow in your footsteps. So when I won that one weekly where no one relevant attended, I made him use the shot from Kirby Right Back at You, where it was the poorly drawn cartoon.
Nice. That's also Demo's origin story. And now I have successfully given Demo my debit card. Honestly. It's like, hi Demo, I have a request. Can you do this for me? And then it's like, say no more, fam. I got you. And then anywhere from 2 to 8 hours, depending on the complexity of the work, I have what I asked for. And sometimes it turns out even better than I expected. As you can see from the Touhou's logo itself. The only thing I told Demo to do was to make the 2 in colors to Reimu and the Hu in color to Marissa, and change the O to match the Yin Yang Orb and the Mini Hakuro. But then when Demo hit me with the message later in the day, and it's like, I went overboard and improvised and hit me with those beautiful silhouettes, I was like, oh my god. Like, I was pretty aghast. I don't know if aghast is the right word, but like, I didn't even know how to No, I wasn't appalled. It was great. I didn't know how to respond because I was like, you did so much more than I asked for, and it turned out fucking beautifully. Like, I had no idea how to like put that into words though. And yeah, now I'm gonna show the fuck out of that every time I can. And what's nice is that the Touhou stuff is actually one of the more popular things I do on the channel, so a lot of people are going to see it. And it's always going to be the people who are into Touhou are going to see it, so they're going to appreciate the work.
Am I done yet? Oh, did I do it? Did I finally fucking do it?
Yeah, just don't get hit
there. Oh, it's over. A swarm of fairies outside the capital. Are these the invaders Lady Sagame mentioned? Well, it's true that fairies are a symbol of impurity, but I don't think they have the intelligence to invade. And the Lunarians shouldn't be afraid of impurity on the level of some fairies. Wait, that's not the problem here. What are fairies doing on the moon in the first place? That's the real question.
A little late to be asking that. Well, that's... because they were brought here from Earth. Fairies used to live on the moon, too.
So you're the fairies' boss. You do seem different from the other fairies. But why would the Lunarians have a problem dealing with someone like you?
Who do you think I am? Scary. I'm the Fairy of Hell, Clown Piece. Chat, don't look at the clown.
Fairy of Hell.
Don't look at the clown. Look away. Close your eyes. The Lunarians are Master's friends' enemies. Master's enemies are my enemies. No mercy.
I'm not really sure I get the whole picture here, but you won't get any mercy from me either.
I heard that purified energy from a fairy is beyond even a god's. Taste the impurity of life and death the Lunarians hate so much. And let your first death send you falling into hell. You know what's amazing is this character, as blatantly overpowered as she is, works for someone stronger.
So, guess who just remembered what Clown Piece's theme sounds like? It was me.
Don't look, chat, I said don't look, cover your eyes. This is gonna be...
It's Clown Piece, the dancing clown!
This part's not bad, you just have to stay under her.
Oh yeah, it's just that easy.
Andrew, this is fucking easy mode compared to the rest of her shit, trust me.
Oh yeah, it's really easy though.
It is easy compared to the rest of it. All you have to do is stay directly under her. The stars aren't even that scary. See? You're like half done.
What do you mean I'm only half done?
Because it's her whole health bar, dummy.
But I do like fuck-ass loads of damage.
You're 3/4
I do fuck-ass loads of damage! What do you mean I'm only half done?
You do the same amount I do. There's no familiars in the way, though.
That's bullshit, man.
You looked. Chat, you know what I want? I want an emote of Clown Piece.
Can we get an emote of Clown Piece and being held by the armpits by Junko?
I can't make it an emote. It'd be too detailed. I want a Clown Piece emote in the style of Vine Clown. That would be fantastic.
All right, but instead of just putting Junko in, just like put her arms in.
What? Come on, Andrew.
What? I have the ideas here,
I don't think... No. You gotta understand. Emotes are very small, so you gotta get all the detail in one go. You can't have multi-part images on your emotes. That's why I have a little notepad full of emote ideas that I'm just waiting to dump on demo once I have the slots available to do them. I do, trust me. We doing 4-panel emotes? I don't have the room for 4-panel emotes. That's the problem. I would love to make a dumb 4-panel emote, but there's no room for it. That uses up all of my slots.
Frankerface.
Frankerface, yes, but I have those all filled up too.
Better Twitch TV.
I want to diversify my emotes to be different Touhous doing different actions that you could expect them to do that fit them. So that way, I have a Touhou emote for everything. That's why Koishi is blind, because she has her third eye closed. And why Ayanit is her with the camera taking a picture, because who better character to do that than Aya, right?
Yeah.
The Moko Sleep one was just because I wanted a Moko emote, and I really like this image of Kaguya I found. So I showed Kuda. I was like, can you do this but make it Moko? And she actually did a really good job. And then Punch Cat is not a Touhou, but I mean, how could I even get rid of it at that point, right?
He is in our hearts. Asprey Roar is basically just the hype emote. It's basically our PogChamp.
Put 2 halves of the emote on Franker, 1 on Better Twitch TV, and 1 is a sub reward so people have to pay to unlock the final form. Alternative theory. I can make One Piece a tier 3 emote. One Piece Better Twitch TV. One Piece Franker Face C. And then I'll find some really obscure extra plugin for the 4th piece.
Use that for the channel point.
The channel point. Yes, actually, you can actually make emotes exclusive to channel points.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I can make you cough up 100,000 channel point emotes to use this channel emote for 1 day to complete the picture. There you go, the holy trifecta. You know what, chat? I think if we make a 4-part emote, we would just make Chirno Shrug really big. I think that would be the perfect one to make really big, because every single part of that image radiates raw power. Evil plan, the ultimate flex. Yep, it's like Avatar, the 4 nations. You got the tier 3 sub, better Twitch TV extension, Franker Face C extension, and then the modify emote restriction, which costs.
Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony.
4-part Big Suika emote? That's a good idea too, actually. Because then you can have one for Suika, and then you can have one for Big Suika. You can have Don't Talk to Me or My Suika Ever Again. 4-part Patchy Fusion emote. There's some good ideas, but the thing is, you can't go overboard with 4-part emotes, right? You gotta make it good. I wonder if we can make an emote that way you can kind of like Speed Luigi, you know, where you have the 3 pieces, but the middle piece can be used indefinitely to create more length. I just like to point out that Andrew's still on the first, literally the first.
Yeah, what's your point?
No, there's no point. It's an observation.
All right, fair enough. It is a correct observation. I can't deny that. But look how much cheat button I have, Dylan.
Make it modify emote only, so you can't have it if you fit after unlock the wall. Evil. That's evil. I like it. Clown Piece's fight gets easier as it goes on. That's bait.
I know what bait looks like.
That's bait. that is some quality bait.
Great bait, mate. I rate 8 out of 8.
9-part emote when? You ever see that 9-part emote of the really handsome Frieza?
No.
You haven't seen that?
Maybe I have a long time ago, but I can't remember.
I know I've seen that somewhere, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone complete it. Immediately getting banned afterwards.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Maybe I should get a drink. My throat's getting a little... I'm gonna go get a drink, chat. My throat's getting a bit parchy.
Give me just a cup of water. Alright, chat. I'm now doubling as internet funny man and guy getting his ass beat by the fucking clown. Get me a drink, too. Yes, I do! Hey, I did it! Fuck you! Fuck! And I died immediately after, but that's okay, chat, because progress was made. Wait, do my shots go through the moon? They do. Oh, they go through the moon! They go through the moon! Yes! Shit. Chat, that meant nothing. They go through the moon, but you know what? That's okay, because it's not. Wow. Wow, G. Wilkers! Oh, no! I'm trying to read chat while at the same time playing Touhou, and it's not... I ran into the moon. Am I suffering? Yeah, thank you for asking. All the ones with a moon are timeout, aren't they, too?
Yes.
So, yeah, you know what? I think Zim thought of that one.
Why did he design that specific shot type, I guess, and not get... That's probably what happened, is he made it, and he was like, oh, wait a minute. You can just shoot through the bracing. Negates the difficulty, so he just made you have to survive. This one actually wasn't nearly as bad as the second one, in my opinion. Hikatia has non-timeout spells where she tosses moves at you. Oh, good. Anyway, I'm back, chat. What's going on? I got a cup of water for myself.
Don't even fucking get me water.
I don't. You're playing video game. You can't even drink the water.
You had water yesterday. Shut the fuck up.
Let me remind you whose house this is. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Christians.
It's my house too!
Bitch, please.
This one is worse because it's RNG? I disagree.
Dumb RNG vomit.
This one didn't take me 93 attempts.
It's gonna take me that eventually.
This one's a lot easier to navigate, in my opinion.
Does the moon hurt me? Yes, it does. Alright, I had to learn.
Others are static and can be done the same every single time. And others are bullshit. On the last one, you just have to be fast. You tell that to Reimu. That shit was hard.
Dumb RNG vomit. That's what I'm blaming that one on.
This one's not hard, Andrew. The moon isn't random.
Did you not see the stars?
The star is the only part that's random.
Yeah, and I got fucking cornered by dumb RNG vomit.
No, it's because you put yourself in the corner.
No.
Yes, you
Yes,
were.
but Dylan.
Look, hide behind the moon.
Dylan, if I knew you were gonna be a little sarcastic bastard about the RNG, I would have done the same.
This isn't RNG.
Yes, it is. The stars are 100% RNG.
You're not even getting killed by the stars.
Did you not see the last attempt? The one before that, before the last one?
All you have to do is get back to the left.
Well, fuck that. Yeah, so I can get cornered by more stars. Brilliant idea. Genius, Kojumbo.
Look what you're doing here.
All right,
Look what you're doing here.
Right, I'll admit, not my brightest move.
You got squished in the corner 3 times, and I'm the idiot.
Yes.
It's the stars. The stars. The stars are killing me. You aren't even getting to the goddamn stars.
The sky is falling.
Why are you still on the right side of the screen?
Let's watch this play. Do you see that dumb RNG?
Kills you up there.
No, it doesn't.
Go back to the left. Oh.
No, watch this play. I got this. I fucking got this, man.
He is not doing this the way I did it.
Obviously not. Remember when I said I forgot how you did it?
How did you forget?
Well, you see, Dylan, I was doing this thing called shit posting.
Yeah, that's why you weren't paying attention. Meanwhile, I can observe everything you're doing.
Oh, I died again.
And I remember exactly what you need to be doing to get this right.
Alright, watch this play, right? I'm gonna go to the left, like dumbass over here, insist that I do.
Yes! Now you go back. Look at that, see? And then the moon blocks it, and you go back to the left. Look how fucking easy that was!
Oh yeah, it's real easy, Dylan.
Yes, it is!
Yeah, you see how I move so slow?
Oh!
Killed by the lasers?
You are unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable.
I can't wait till you get to the actual hard ones.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you have 6 bombs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of
them. Well, alright chat, you hear that? He's not gonna use a single bomb.
I am not leaving this spot no matter what. Fuck. Hey guys, remember when Dylan was in little bitch baby mode when he got here, and here I am full of life? Who's the real loser here?
I was in little bitch baby mode after the spell card. I started losing my mind at the lasers, dog. That's when I checked out. I was mentally done. This one was not nearly as bad. This one makes sense to me.
So then, I'm right. It's not my wallet.
That scene is legendary.
The meme potential has not been lost.
Andrew's only used 2 bombs. He's used more than 2. He's used a few.
I've used 2 on bosses, probably. But I know I've used, like, maybe another 2 on stages.
His bomb is really weird. I don't understand why
it doesn't do damage!
I don't understand why they gave her a bomb that just gives her a shield. That kind of, like, negates the difficulty.
It's basically a bomb that gives me 3 lives.
Which is kind of silly, because it's like, okay, you press the bomb, and it's a get-out-of-jail-free card, but you press Raisin's bomb, and it's 3 get-out-of-jail-free cards.
Yeah, but it doesn't do damage.
But it doesn't have to do damage.
Yes, it does.
Because
if I get hit 3 times, what was the point?
You could press the bomb again.
But I'm dead.
Just for what? Can we compare the amount of attempts it took on spell cards after this is over? If you're keeping track of it, go for it.
Well, you can always just go back to the VOD.
Yeah, so I guess pull up our numbers now and we'll see. I remember that Fake Apollo took me 93 attempts.
Yeah.
Although Blemish took me over 100, so I don't know how many that ended up being. You can check in the spell card history. Oh. I beat it with Reimu. It was not...
I hate...
Andrew, stop yelling that loud. You're gonna clip out my fucking mic.
Fine.
Yeah, I was told after I picked Reimu that Raisin was really good in this game.
You were told that on stage 1, don't lie.
Which would be when I picked after I picked Reimu.
Oh, yeah.
Or do you not realize that you pick your character first, Andrew?
No, but you act like that would have made a tangible difference.
It did, I was already playing.
Like, for 5 seconds.
I was already playing Reimu. You know what the chat would have said if I had stopped playing Reimu?
Armpits.
Exactly. They would have spammed armpits.
I mean, they do that anyway.
You told me before you picked Reimu? That's a lie.
Yeah, actually, no, that's true. You told us before we even turned on the game. That was before we got to the character select screen, dog.
Sanai Frogs is fun. I hear Sanai is, I hear Sanai is not very good compared to the other 4 in this mode. Armpit emote when? No thanks.
You know, that could be part of the emote. If you did make 4-part, Chen Shrug.
That would be pointless, because then they would all they would do is spam the armpit. I don't want an emote that is dedicated to only an armpit. Actually, that'd be a good Raymo emote, wouldn't it?
Raymo Pit?
No, that'd be weird. I don't know if I like that. People have butt emotes, and I think those are weird. I'm surprised Twitch lets people do that, honestly. And again, I guess Pregnant Mario and Pregnant Luigi exist.
But letters are no-go.
Appointed by Sanai just suffers on Sagame. Is it because she can't break through the familiars and she has to time out on everything?
34.
Lady A, I'm upset that you still have those emotes. I'm upset. You know why? Because that $5 you gave to Moon Moon, you could have gave to me instead. That's why I'm upset. Because I'm a greedy bastard. Which has less people. Which lets people have ass and pregnancy, but not a ghostly F. Yeah, it's bullshit. Whatever. Killing familiars deals damage to Sagame, but it still takes forever, like 2 or 3 times as long. I didn't know they deal damage to her. UUF is great. Really, what we need to do is we just need to find a way to.
Fuck this. Alright, I got hit twice. Alright, whatever. I did it.
Bonus failed.
It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Oh.
Alright, chat. Well, he used the bomb. Uh-oh, you got called a cheater.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Chat, they're booing you.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for living in a society.
How does it feel, Andrew, to know that even if you win, you've lost to me?
It feels like clown piece. Feels clown piece, man. Why is she glowing green?
I don't know.
I never noticed that in your run.
Oh, that's because when you're playing the video game, I'm looking down here at the lasers and the stars, not Clown Piece herself.
Dude, this is actually like super easy, and I'm just fucking it up.
By the time, the problem is the lasers, as soon as they like show up, they're already going.
Alright, what? Oh, I thought this was later in the
No,
fight.
that's the one I bombed. I gave it some tries, I really did, but it's hard.
Guess who's immediately forgotten how you even like tried to do it in the first place?
You have to run up through the stars, and then do that.
Oh wait, no. This is alright. This is slightly different. I thought you were talking about the one with the double layer lasers.
Oh no, that comes later.
Yep.
That's the second last one.
Yeah, fuck that one. I don't want to do that one.
This one is not that difficult at first, but then you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be in a very specific spot. But she adds extra layers to the blue stars that makes it way more difficult, because it's not just a straight run through. And
I'm literally doing what you did, and I was like, man, I wonder if I could like not do that like that.
Because the laser spawns and then it starts moving down, so you see it and you're like, I'm good, and then it hits you anyway.
Oh, I got hit by a star. Alright, one of these days I'll learn. Alright, get right at her feet.
The spell has 1,000,000 HP. I got through the first 2 waves of stars, and then I pressed bomb.
You gotta get right at her feet, chat.
That was also my last bomb on this, that was my last bomb available. Andrew has 5 extra. So I had to do the last cooldown and the last 2 spell cards with no bombs. I was there for a while.
He was there for a while. I was so close, man. Yeah, chat, listen, learn. You gotta sniff her feet, and then you're in the safe zone. Get right up at them, and you're good. Every time, without unless, of course, you're me. And
you can use the blue dot to see where you have to be, but you don't have to be that high on normal. I'm assuming
What is hitting me?
The laser. I'm assuming you mean the blue dot on the image there, the flower. So, go where the flower is?
No, her feet is working perfectly fine.
Now chat's talking about Clown Piece feet.
You're welcome, chat.
Her outfit's really strange, you know?
It's the United States of America.
I know, but it's just like a full... It's like a bodysuit, but it's not a bodysuit. She's just wearing 2 different articles of clothing that... Well, are that.
Pretty much. It'd be like that. Oh my god, her feet were twice in a row. And then I got hit.
You got clipped by the laser.
Dylan, your A button is so shit. Your A button is literal trash.
I didn't know my A button affected your ability to dodge.
It's not the problem.
I'll keep that in mind next time I play these games and I win. That my A button is so bad.
It is bad.
Why don't you just press it with more force then, you dumb bum?
Why should I have to?
Why don't you use a different button to shoot?
Oh yeah, let me just do that.
I don't understand why you're having difficulty like processing that. In order to activate what the input of the A button, you have to actually use force on the A button.
No, you just gotta press it down.
You should be. You're barely even touching it if your A button isn't responsive.
Ah!
See, there you got to the 6 layers. This is great. Well, I beg to differ. I'm having a horrible time. There is no fun going on behind the screen. All you hear is the voices. You don't see the show. I am flailing my arms out in frustration because Andrew cannot beat Babby Game.
No, he's sipping water from a shitty-ass mug.
I love that mug.
Yeah, I cheated. Not only at the game, but myself. And you know what? I got everything coming to me. Hey, I got my bomb back.
He got his bomb back. Are you kidding me?
So what I'm gathering is that, you
What
were
the
lied
fuck?
to.
You guys told me that didn't happen.
Yeah, I think Dylan got fucked with.
Wow. Is it a cool mug? No, it's really boring. But it does
No.
its job.
Get up there and shoot. Shoot the bullet.
You said bombs I use are lost forever.
Yes, you did. That was said. I can attest to that. That's why I've been so, like, conservative with them, because I'm afraid of losing them forever. But now that I know I don't, I kind of don't care.
You can just press the fucking button, and then if you don't clear it, you can try it again.
Beat. Alright, that was my own fault. Does she have a hitbox? The answer is yes.
Of course she does.
Look, man, I want to know how close to her I can get.
You're at 3 power.
What's your point?
I'm just curious how you lost that much power, because
Dylan,
mine...
have you not been paying attention to how much I've died?
No, I mean, mine capped out at 3.5 consistently. I'm just wondering how you... Oh, you might actually do this.
No.
You're the dodge
Bold of
more,
you
so
to assume.
yeah.
Oh, now I'm only at 2.99.
But
2.98.
that's weird, because I stopped losing power at 3.5.
Fuck these lasers, holy shit.
You get no power from her until after the spell card, and he just died that much on the first 3 phases. I know that, but even my power, like, it stopped at 3.5, and I died to Junko enough to actually go back to 0. Like, I know I did.
And now I'm just doing less damage to her overall. Oh my fucking lord, I hate this fucking garbage.
It's happening, Chad! It's
Alright.
happening!
The salt shaker is over now. The salt has been tipped. The black cat is here, and he broke the mirror. That has nothing to do with salt. Oh my fucking god, this laser, holy shit. It fucking blends in, it fucking masks itself in the stars and you can't see it. So you're like, alright, get through the stars. Oops! Oops!
I like how Andrew just said he can't see the laser through the stars.
Can you see it?
I'm
Because
pretty
I'm not fucking seeing it.
Andrew, the problem is you can't see the stars through the laser!
No! That is the exact opposite problem I'm having. I'm trying to get through the fucking stars and then the laser kills me. Every time without fail. This is literal trash. Alright, going up to her, oh my fucking, fuck the laser. Fuck everything this laser stands for. That one specifically. The rest of the lasers are cool. They're great. Love those guys. Fuck that guy though.
You know, in a PG stream, you get 1 F-bomb. You've essentially skyrocketed our rating to, I dare say, adult.
You said worse.
No, I haven't. I do not swear nearly as much as you.
I don't know, man. I think cunt.
You swear way more than I do.
Look, man, I'm frustrated.
Yeah, that's why you moan and groan. You don't drop F-bombs.
I hate the lasers.
Why I label my streams as mature? Mine are the farthest thing from mature.
They're mature in the most immature way possible. I hate that
Scrungle.
laser. The scrungle of a dogfish is held on by a thing. Where is the laser? Riddle me this! Where is the... I've run out of lasers. It's just the laser. The stars...
You can use your bombs.
I can, but will I?
Well, I used a bomb on this one. I got through these first 2 waves and then I bombed her.
But your bomb does damage.
Yeah, but yours lets you deal with the shit.
Alright, but it doesn't do damage. So, like, what's the point?
You need to dodge just to win it. You're dead.
Excellent. I like how I got hit 3 times by 1 laser. I like how I death bombed and then got hit twice because I stood in the laser.
Chad, he literally just got blasted 6 times.
That was pretty sick though, I won't lie.
He can't JV3 me. I have 2 stocks. Oh no!
No!
He basically got zeroed to death, came back from the platform, and was like, well, he can't possibly do it again. And then it happened again.
There's no way I'll fall for it twice.
Chat, let me tell you something. As someone who fought Clown Piece, I despise her. But as someone watching someone else fight Clown Piece, I love her. She's fantastic. I wonder if she realizes how incredibly strong she is. You know? Because I know Chirno is really confident in her abilities, and I'm sure that Clown Piece is also very confident in her abilities.
Oh my fucking god.
I wonder if she truly realizes that she's able to put people through literal hell here.
Yeah, literal.
Well, I mean, she's an adorable clown fairy, but like when you fight her, you realize that there's nothing cute about constantly dying.
I think I've capped out my death power.
Clown Piece and Chirno are polar opposites. Is that because one's ice and one's fire? I know that I'm pretty confident that Clown Piece doesn't go around parading how strong she is, but what I'm asking is she aware that she's strong? I imagine she's not exactly modest or humble. Pretty sure she's aware she's really powerful, but she also refers to Hikatia as master, so she completely respects her as a stronger being. Even though we've seen what both of them are capable of, and they're all really strong. The last 3 bosses of this game are very strong characters. Clown knows she uses her abilities to wreck a Flower Viewing event. She's very boastful. Okay, okay. At the end of the day, she is a fairy after all.
Fuck. Alright, we're on like what, 60 now?
66.
Did either of us really win in the end?
I would say I won.
Alright, but like, even, like, if/when I win, did any of us really win? Because we're
Chat.
the ones who sat through this.
Chad, I would like you to, get your nices ready in chat for when he hits attempt 69. Like, have that shit ready to go.
Alright, alright. Just out of spite, I'm gonna win this one.
He really did. Never mind.
Alright.
No, you can't use it until he gets to attempt 69. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna entice you to talk, chat. I want you to drop that nice as soon as he hits it.
Fuck you.
Damn it. Damn it. That man really blew his bomb just to avoid the 69. I can't believe this guy.
I need that power. Alright, and now I get to, right.
This was quite difficult.
There's more than one set of lasers.
Can you believe that? The sole goal of the streamer is to provide entertainment, and Andrew took away the one thing he was good for. There you go. Out of pure spite. I tell you, chat, there are two things in this world that motivate man, and that is money and spite. You will move a mountain if someone will pay you $1,000, and you will move a mountain if somebody you hate said you couldn't. What about love? Love is money.
Man, this would be so nice if I had a bomb that did damage. How much damage am I even doing to her? Like, how
You're
far?
almost done.
Alright.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
You got through that one a lot faster than I did, but the last...
Oh,
I have no idea how to do that one.
You know, this would actually probably be super easy with my bomb. Really? Honestly?
I bombed this one because I couldn't figure out how to do it properly. I honestly couldn't. I let that get as close as possible till I got to the bottom, then press bomb. Because there's no break. And then that happens, right? I have no idea how to do that.
You basically gotta play with fire here. Like that, but better.
But they don't go away, so you're just prolonging it. And if you try to loop around it and you're not quick enough, all you do is push yourself further and further against the wall until eventually you're dead.
Yeah, I have to bomb there. If I bomb there, I can win. Oh, okay. I thought that would stop a little sooner than it did.
You might have to use your bombs here.
Yeah. At least one.
Oh, I did. I legitimately couldn't figure this one out.
Yeah.
Well, it clears your screen.
Yeah, there
you're
you go.
good.
And I still have 2 hits on me, too.
Yeah, but now you have to do this one.
Well, I have 2 hits on me. Every time, because I activated the bomb before the checkpoint.
Is that really how that works?
Yeah, I noticed it. So I'll have... You see how I have the 2 little things around me?
That is so stupid.
It's kind of unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to do this one without it, but you know what? It's fine.
Wow, chat. Rayson's bomb is broken.
Yeah, but it doesn't do damage. So, like...
That's so broken! He can just start a checkpoint with multiple lives without having to use his bomb, per se.
Yeah, but as you can see, I'm a legend. You know, it doesn't help that it basically, screen tears the lasers so I don't know where they are anymore. Like that. I don't know where they are. I legitimately lose sight of them because they stop existing.
Andrew is effectively losing three lives per attempt.
Which is kind of amazing if you really think about it.
Reminder, I did this one without bombs, just so you know, chat. Like, I actually captured
Okay, to be fair, I'm not really given much of a choice once the checkpoint starts.
I captured the spell card.
Good for you, Don.
That's all I'm saying. I captured this one. This one is actually not that hard. Okay, Peanut Gallery.
You know what? I don't want to be that guy, but I'm admittedly...
I'm gonna be that guy. It's the fucking meme, Andrew. People in chat say things are easy when they're not the one playing it.
No, I'm just gonna say it. I think this one is a little easier than it seems. You know, watch, I can capture this, no problem. Alright, this is what I get for opening my mouth.
No, you got it. I made much, much wider movements. Like, I went from the left side of the screen all the way to the right, all the way back to the left. But you managed to find a...
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it.
You're gonna get it, though.
Alright. Well, I wish I had captured it at least, but...
You cleared it. Now this one. Have
Alright,
fun.
I'm not bombing here. Nope. I promised myself I wouldn't bomb here, and you know what? I'm gonna stick to that.
Alright, chat. Here we go. It is easy to a professional.
Right.
You're right. You are correct.
Alright, I watched you do this one 93 times, and I'll admit, it's literally all left on me.
I've said it once, I say it again. When people just say it's easy and offer literally zero insight as to why it's easy, I don't care. I no longer care what they have to say because they are not helpful. I'm out of water now. You're being told to follow the moons. I have no idea what that's gonna do.
No.
No, he says.
Yeah, I forget how you do that specific part there. I forget how you did it. And I don't even know how you get through the part at, like, the 12-second part, so, get ready for me to die a lot there.
Where are you?
I was trying to try something spicy, but I don't think it'll work. I don't even need the whole shoot.
It's very easy to say something is easy in Touhou as someone who has played all the games, since internally you're comparing it to all the other games, spell card stages, whatever, but you can't justify your feelings, which makes the statement worthless. Pretty much that, yeah. Couldn't have put that better myself.
I won't lie, the temptation to bomb during the last
The first time I played a Touhou game was like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, and I did not play it religiously. But then people show up who've been playing this game since its fucking debut on Windows, and they tell me things are easy. It's like, okay, I'm glad you did it. Good job.
Good job, you.
But if it was really that easy, then I would have been able to do it first try.
Okay.
Failing to acknowledge the difficulty doesn't help anyone. On Lunatic, the spawn pulses are just more frequent. I figured that's what it would be because I can't imagine this spell card would have anything more to it than just creating more purple.
What if there were 2 layers?
You need to go faster at that point.
Yeah. I basically, you know what?
It gives you a free way to the left when you do that.
You didn't even hold focus during this, did you?
No.
No, that was Junko. Why do I insist on pronouncing it that way? I don't understand.
Because it's the word junk with an O in it, and you're an English speaker.
You know what? That is probably the best answer anyone could
Alright,
give.
this is the part where it gets a little bit rough. I don't even know if I did this correctly. Wow.
Okay.
You had it, but you got stuck.
I went for another spicy movement option that didn't actually really do anything.
You can dodge the first 2 ways safely by dodging in a specific spot through the moons. Yeah, we figured that one out. The first two loops aren't hard.
No.
It's what happens when the clock strikes 13 seconds that I get a little bit scared.
Alright, I cheated death there.
Yeah, I don't even know you did that.
I think I found that mysterious dead zone you were talking about.
Sometimes that happened. It seems like the moons, they obviously they don't spawn a full circle, but you can I kind of remember where some of the bullet. Okay, you're an interesting spot.
No, I just realized if you basically stay like perpendicular to them, it's probably not that bad.
Oh, you're just.
Yeah, you literally just run around them. Dylan,
Wow.
how did neither of us think to do this?
Wow, that's a lot easier than what I was doing.
Alright.
I ran through the middle of that shit 4 times. That's what you need to do. I wish I knew that when I spent like an hour on this fucking
I can't
thing.
believe I never thought to do that, honestly.
Dylan didn't do it because Raymond was too slow. Oh, well, there you go.
Alright, well...
Raymond did not have the ability to do it, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Because this was a hard spell card.
And now I've gone back to trying to do it your way. Alright, I'm just gonna try to basically... Just, like, follow them, basically.
You have to stay ahead of them. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, this is way less stressful. Ah, damn it, I ran into it.
Going through them was scary. Mostly because I don't know how to do it properly. I just kind of, like... The third time around that I did it, I was like, I kind of know what I'm supposed to do, but the movement's so precise that it feels like I'm not doing this the way I'm supposed to. Eventually, I got it down. And the 4th one was pretty much just blind luck. Like, I just managed to get through what I needed to, and then I didn't have to deal with it anymore.
Alright, I've moved a little too slow.
This is really easier. It's kind of difficult.
Oh, I definitely haven't been... I'm not as seasoned at it as you were at your method yet, so... I'm still, like, figuring it out, I guess. Even though it's not that complicated.
I like when I got to, like, attempt 60 and tried something new, and immediately just forgot about it, because I was not about to give up on the way I tried.
Yeah, I don't know what you did.
Prior.
You, like, sat in the corner and just didn't get hit.
It worked once, and I couldn't replicate it. And I was just like, fuck that.
That was foolish of me.
Just turns and makes some 2 really hard dodges, and since I can't be bothered to care about legacy mode, I don't mind it. You mean point device mode? It's hard. It is hard, but it's still... I still think it's a better spell card than Junko's stuff. A lot of Junko stuff pissed me off because it was so random.
Okay, that was foolish for me to try to get ahead of
Like,
it like that.
this one does the same thing every time. So you kind of learn as you go, but when it gets really fast, it's hard to keep track of it. Junko just spawns shit, and you have to, like, adjust on the fly, but you also have to micro-dodge. In Legacy mode, I wouldn't pick that option that forces 2 risky dodge over the one that has considered consistent difficulty. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Well, that was also the first time I played this game, so I'd say that my strategies are valid.
Ah, damn it. I ran into that.
People telling me to do certain things, or saying that I didn't do certain things when they've played this game more than once. I don't know, man.
You know, is my power decreasing again?
You're at 3.82, so kind of.
Alright. I'll be honest, I wasn't really sure if that was still happening again.
All of Junko's spell cards are pretty much random. There's no static pattern on any of them as far as I can tell. Technically, well, actually, no, the laser one is. The laser one was. And so was her first cooldown. Even the second cooldown's random because the way it shoots is dependent on where she's standing. So I guess that's not necessarily random, but... The one where you're just trapped in the middle and have to hope that a path spawned is pretty annoying.
Oh yeah, and I'm not bombing on that one either, because
yeah, the murder lilies are aimed. Yes, they're not random. That's manageable. I hated the blemish one. That is one of my least favorite cards I think I've ever done in Touhou.
What does Marissa have to say about it?
Well, she probably moved so fast into it. I hated that one because you just had to make so many on-the-fly adjustments. And I just wasn't good at that because the control stick is hard to, like, hit in a small amount.
I grazed the moon there.
Good job.
I got 2 grays from the moon.
I know it's moving in a box, yes. But sometimes the way my movement was, the bullet would spawn immediately in the direction I needed to go, and I had to adjust. So I couldn't get enough distance away from the circle, which either caused me to run into the next ring that spawned, or just got me stuck in a bad spot.
Okay. I keep moving not fast enough at the end there.
My favorite comment on this game was definitely... let me see if I can find it on my phone. Let me look that up. Remind me, Chad. I'm gonna look for this while he continues to do this. You know what's crazy? This just took me as long as it did, and then there was still another stage after it.
Ah, damn it. I had
4 seconds left.
I think at that point I might be able... No, well, can I go in the middle? Should I go in the middle? 'Cause at that point, the moon kind of outrun me at that point.
The rings always spawn the same way in a way that will block your path if you move a straight direction. I know that you are correct about that. The way the rings spawn is consistent. That's why I've been able to figure out how to get through the first 2 circles. The problem I have with it is that each wave spawns faster, so it's hard to keep track of it all. They will block your path if you move straight in a direction. Now, let me find that review.
What did the people have to say about Touhou 15, Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom?
This guy has 180 hours logged in. He's the kind of guy who tells you that Clown Piece is easy. And then you check his Steam history, yeah, 180 hours played. Alright. Let's see.
Ah, damn it. I just got to the 3, like, right below 3 seconds, but I got hit by a moon. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Probably not get hit for another 3 seconds. Why does it seem so difficult to not get hit for another 3 seconds at that point?
Alright, here it is. Alright, this was 20 hours in. This is by far my least favorite game, and one I have cursed more than I have my life decisions, and that's saying something. Despite its ludicrously, abnormally, disgustingly, ugly, unreasonably, abominably, not necessary, hard difficulty that was brought to life because of Zin's ego getting fragile touched by some dudes that called DDC an easy game, at least from what I've heard, and his idea to create an I Wanna Be the Guy style Touhou game. This game is still fun to play, but you will never beat it. Normal is probably harder than most games on Lunatic. It's not possible, unless you are crazy enough to spend 2 decades training just to beat Clown Piece. You can do point device mode, but like, come on man, Legacy is the real way. Also, you can fuck up and be stuck on point device, like I have been. If you haven't saved bombs for late game bosses, I know bomb Junko with Marissa and it took me 9 hours. 9 hours. 9 hours. 1 out of 10, buy it. That's the review.
That's a pretty good review.
That was a saucy review. And in the end, he recommended it. What a man.
Oh, no.
2 decades to spend on Clown Piece. I spent an hour.
Never mind. I don't know why this is reminding me of this, but it's like how all the game reviewers are like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes is one of the finest games ever made. However, do not buy it.
Yeah, well...
It's like the opposite of that.
The game... Stage 1 to Clown Piece took me about an hour. Clown Piece took me about an hour and 20. And Junko took me about an hour and 20. And honestly, I think that's about as much time as I'm willing to put into these fucking characters.
Oh, I'm at the 2-minute mark now, or 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
Fucking wish I could get to Clown Piece in 2 minutes.
He's still fighting the clown, yeah.
I could have beaten this if I
Dylan, you are better than at least this guy. That's true. It took him 9 hours.
It's true.
It took me 3. I am the best. I have a game without over 1,500 hours in it. 2,000 plus in the previews in the series, and I don't recommend them. I like the Steam reviews that are just like, it's pretty good, I guess, and it's got like 2,000 hours.
31, Dylan. 31.
Ha ha ha.
This overwhelming power. You aren't an ordinary fairy.
Why? We're fairies, symbol of life itself. As long as we control this area, the Lunarians can't do anything, right? That's what I heard.
Hey, who exactly did you hear that from?
My master's friend. The one who purified us fairies' power was her, too.
Purified? What is that?
I don't really get it either, but I guess it's something really amazing.
So she tricked the fairies and did something to them. The fairies around here are really impure after all. No, you could say that they are impurity itself. Being attacked with something at this level might really send the capital into ruin after all.
Hey, you, madame. Why are you okay with all this impurity?
Because I'm an earth rabbit now. Once you've been impurified, it's impossible to return. But that confirms it. My master used me to save the lunar capital. But the enemy understood the Lunarian's weak point and had the ability to make use of that knowledge. What sort of person could they be? Master and Lady Saga may probably both know, but they won't tell me. Either way, since I've come this far, I'll just have to live up to Master's expectations.
Alright, he's going to stage 6.
Dylan, I literally did that in exactly a third of the attempts you did.
You're also playing a better character.
Shut the fuck up.
You're also playing a faster character, and you knew how to actually do it.
Yeah, so what does that say about you, Mr. I didn't figure it out?
I did figure it out.
But you didn't.
But I did, because I got through it. My way was just obscenely hard, because I couldn't see any other way.
Oh, whose fault is that?
Man, look at you talking like you didn't die like 68 times on fucking lasers. And like 70 times on the first
Alright, yes, I'll admit,
timeout.
my soul did get drained from my body at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And now you're on stage 6, so enjoy this.
I will. Thank you. I will.
The
Maybe
stage-
I will.
The stage isn't hard until you get to the middle part. Just so you know.
I missed my bullets.
See? I was better at the first 3 phases than you.
Alright, but I was better at the latter 3, and that's what really counts. That's what the people remember, Dylan.
Well, let's see what Junko. Remember, it doesn't matter if you did it with less tries. You're using a better character, so you're still worse than me.
Yeah, I lost from the beginning, basically.
You could only beat me by doing this with Sanai.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
That's what I thought.
You know, now that I think about it, the Get Good video did have them doing it with Sanai.
That's another thing. Andrew also watched me, so even if he says he doesn't remember any of it, he clearly remembers something of it.
I remember aspects, but I don't.
Exactly.
A lot of it does.
And that transfers to your movement pretty easily. I did this blind.
All right, good for you.
What do you mean, good for me?
Well, good for you. You did.
You
it blind.
stole
I
my
couldn't.
technique.
What?
He stole
steal
my joke. I
didn't
can't
steal
believe
technique.
he stole my joke.
All right, well now I get to do this part. Hey Dylan, you want to do the quote?
No, I am not doing stage 6. The stage is absolute garbage. It's a bunch of micro-dodging, pixel-perfect RNG vomit. It's unfortunate, but what can you do?
All right, well you fucked it up, but that's okay.
Well, I don't watch that video twice a day, Andrew.
I only watch it when I'm bored, and I'm like, I want to laugh at this again.
What's that from? How to Get Good at Touhou 101.
Was it called 101? I thought it was just how to get good at Touhou.
I don't remember. 101's what I assume it is.
Oh.
Try again.
Ha 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 ha. He stole my joke!
This part's way harder on Lunatic, but it's still pretty difficult. This is also RNG, by the way. The stars, I think, are aimed at you. Sort of, but the blue lines of bullets are completely random. No, I am not doing stage 6.
Because it's absolute garbage.
The final boss is bad. It's either dumb pixel perfect positioning or dumb RNG vomit. It's unfortunate, but what can you do?
Yeah, I said it last stream, but if you ever hear me and Dylan say something in what sounds like the MLG text-to-speech, then we're quoting that video.
Except when you get memed on by Double Black Death Butterfly every single fucking time. I think that's a demo. That is indeed it.
Yeah.
That's the video, yeah. I love that video. Pressing X wins games.
Especially in Touhou 13, which we learned.
Yeah. Use Shift. Shift is good. Don't be a YouTube Let's Play idiot.
Every Touhou has an extra stage. All the idiots who make Let's Plays on YouTube will try to convince you that extra is harder than Lunatic. They are fucking stupid. I'm too scared to bomb now because I feel like I'm gonna need all of these for Junko.
I love that video. That video is such a shit take, but it's also kind of accurate.
Wrong?
It's not wrong. It really isn't.
Pressing X does in fact win games in Touhou 13.
Continue to bomb and die anyway, because this game is fucking hard. That's like the only introduction Touhou video I've watched that I enjoyed. Most of them are like, I don't know, it's really hard to summarize Touhou, but I think that one just does such a good piss take that you can just enjoy it. Because it's not to be taken seriously, but it actually does have some useful information in there. Except for when it mentioned practice mode.
Some Touhous have spell practice. These are the only good
Touhou games. Except Touhou 13. that game is shit.
No, that game is ass. Touhou 6 is the one that's shit.
That game is shit. Because I competed, and using the visible hurt box patch is for scrubs. With the amount of bullets you graze in a run equal your dick in millimeters. Yusuke can graze up to 30,000 bullets per run. His dick is huge, and he's Asian.
With the knowledge you now have, you can now continue to die and bomb anyway. Because this game is fucking hard.
Give me the quote on Junko, please. Can you give me the quote on Junko? I love that quote.
Oh, that's like the beginning of the video. Welcome to a guide on how to get good at Touhou. Touhou is a game that is commonly known as a shmup, or bullet hell. Also called Danmaku by weirdos, and Manic Shooter by weirdos. This video will teach you about all... I can't actually remember it. I don't remember it as well as I thought I did. Oh, it's like, this game has you dodging a bunch of balls thrown at you by little girls, and are literally impossible to play. This video will teach you everything you need to know, so that you can bitch about Junko being fucking pixel perfect dumb RNG vomit, just like all the other pros.
I like when it tells you to, whenever you feel bad about your own gameplay, to watch the pros.
They die all the fucking time.
Except Yusuke. Don't watch him. He's actually good. I actually ended up watching one of his score runs for PCB. That man is actually insane.
I know.
I don't know why he does that. Yeah, that video is a good use of your time, maybe. It certainly taught me a lot. It also taught me about bomb shields. God, I hate bomb shields.
Unless the boss has a bomb shield, reminding you of the scrub you are.
Reminding you how much of a fucking scrub you really are.
God, what's the quote I'm trying to remember? It's like, oh yeah, Touhou has a large cast of over 103 characters, many of whom recur in many games. Except for Mima, because for some reason Zun forgot she exists. Poor Mima. Despite this large cast, the only character you should ever play is Reimu. She has the smallest hurt box, deals 9 million damage per frame, and you can see her armpits, because she is...
Yusuke is not from this plane of existence.
No, I'm not. I'm convinced he's not.
I did it in one, Rose.
How did you do this? Because, like, I'm thinking back to how you did it. I'm like, this doesn't look too bad, but now I can't figure it out.
I went to the right, and then went up, and then I went around and back down to the left.
Ow.
Why'd you stop? Because I am a family-friendly channel when I want to be.
Yeah. I knew when Dylan stopped, I was like, okay, yeah, no.
You gotta be
I wasn't
careful.
sure.
I'm not about to say words I don't need to say, that's for sure. The only real words I use around here is cock and cunt. And bastard. And damn it. Son of a bitch. And fuck.
And, yeah, that word that I like to use.
But really, that's all you're gonna get out of me. I'm not really in the business of uttering every single word. I saw an image. I saw an image of a video, and it was just a dude in a chair with a page, like a book, and he was like reading out every single demonetizable word on YouTube until my channel implodes. I was like, oh, okay. Wonder how long that video is.
Speaking of how long videos are, did you see that the Lo-Fi Hip Hop Beats to Relax and Study 2 stream ended?
Yeah, it did. She took a break.
Yeah, it lasted for 1,300. It lasted for like 13,000 hours.
I thought it ended because the channel got banned for an undescript reason. But isn't it back now?
It did come back, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that
Imagine getting banned for studying. Couldn't be me.
I saw a tweet that was like, this girl really studied for 13,000 hours and failed the test, and now she's got to study again.
Demonetization ASMR. Oh god, just read every business etiquette word in the book to describe the things you did wrong. Good night, Lady A.
Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Don't watch Yusuke because he is actually good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you are actually like legitimately interested in seeing a really high level Touhou run, I highly recommend looking up a score run for Perfect Cherry Blossom. It is so impressive because how you get score is you graze. So they play on Lunatic, and they go through so much of the spell card to get as much graze bonus as possible.
Their dicks are massive.
Like they can't walk with how big it is. Like, and they just do that for every single like spell card.
You know what? There's a video related to this, but I won't say it on the stream because that's not the time or place.
Watch UFO super grazes, mainly Ichirin. Imagine just letting Unzon punch next to you and looking him dead in the eye and being like, that all you got? Now that is a power move.
You're literally playing Harry Houdini at that point. I don't feel pain.
You know, Andrew, you may have cleared the moon spell card in about 60 less attempts, but I was done this port.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, that's what I said when you cleared the moon 60 times earlier than I did. Good for
only
you.
3.
Big head.
I think my favorite term that I've ever learned from Dylan is cockmunch. I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh as of late.
Cockmunch.
Cockmunch. It's a pretty good term.
Vinny made me appreciate the word cunt for all its stupidity.
He made it funny. He's the reason I appreciate the word cock, and it probably has everything to do with $Cock Club.
Cock monkey. That's a good one. I use that one every now and again. Sometimes when you're angry and you want to say a word, you really want to say a bad word, but you gotta spice it up. So you just combine a really innocent word with a bad one,
Aww.
and then you get cock monkey.
Can we all appreciate the Rayson's hair animation?
The
nice.
C word, which will probably get me auto-modded. It's a common word in the Scottish lexicon. You guys say it with O instead of a U, right? Like a kunt?
Yeah.
Or am I projecting am I projecting accents on people again?
It's like how people think we say a boot.
That's true. You guys think that we replace all our U's with O's up here in Canada.
And we also say A at the end of all our sentences.
Wait, they say hard U? Maybe we're the ones who are supposed to say kunt. That's not me. I live in an igloo.
What does a
though.
hard U sound like?
A hard U?
Yeah. I've never thought about that. What does that sound like?
Kunt.
Huh.
It's like kunt, but kunt, cunt, cut. Oh, wow. Why am I doing cunt ASMR? Well, demonetized. Again. God damn it, Andrew. You die again, I'm never gonna get partner. Yo, is that Coke Gaming? We got partner? You see that copy patch that was going around for a while about Coke Gaming?
No, maybe?
I don't know. Coke Gaming donated. I don't know. It was a copy paste. I think it was a Twitch ad or something.
Oh, I ran right into that one.
And Coke Gaming was like was like, Coke Gaming? I'm like, oh my god, 10,000 bits? Are you serious? We just got partner now, chat. We got partner, whoa! And it's like, that's not how partner works. You don't just get 10,000 bits, and then Twitch is like, damn, you got partner status now. No, they're pretty,
If only it was that easy.
He's still on this part. Yes, this part's hard.
This part is hard. I remember this from the video thinking like, damn, this is hard. And you know what? It is.
Coke Gaming was done. True. Is it still around? Like, what even was it? I think someone told me before, but as far as I know, it was just an ad that appeared on Twitch. But I don't have ads. For various reasons. I'm lying, of course. Careful there.
I am being careful. It hasn't worked out for
If
me.
partner worked like that, you'd have it because of how many gift subs I've given. Okay, I'm gonna lightly flex here for a second, but my god, I wish I could just like contact John Twitch and be like, hey, I have a lot of subs and they're not bots. Could you like throw me a bone? I'm serious, by the way. Like, chat, I legitimately have more sub points than double the average requirement of viewers. You know, which is, I'm gonna flex there for a second, if only because I'm missing the part where I need an average of 75 viewers to get partner. But I'm pretty sure, even though I'm not hitting an average, I'm hitting the numbers required there to make up 75. So, you know, come on, John Twitch.
You know, that reminds me, I know you joke that, like, if you don't know the name, if you don't know who runs the thing, you just call them John and the thing they run.
Or Miku. It's either John, location, or Miku becomes the creator of something.
Well, it's funny, because I remember you did that with Cerebi, and I believe the guy who runs Cerebi
John
is
Cerebi?
actually, yeah, but
he's actually John Cerebi, isn't he?
Well, it's not, his name isn't Cerebi, but yes, his name is John.
Yeah, he's John Cerebi. You drew a clown? Oh, god damn it.
Where were you when you realized that Cerebi was just the way a Japanese person would pronounce Celebi?
Cerebi?
Cerebi.
Oh, you're right, yeah. There are a few Pokemon like that, actually. Let me think. I guess Eevee.
What would Eevee be in Japanese?
It's Eevee.
Eevee?
Yeah, Eevee.
Huh.
So there's just kind of like them saying Eevee, I guess. There's more, right? Chat, you got any examples of that? That's a good conversation piece.
Kurin?
You're just under the average viewers too. I know, it's so painful, you know why? Because I thought the average viewers was 70, but it turns out it's 75. And I got my average yesterday, and
oh my god! Thank you.
I averaged 71 viewers, and I was like, whoa, I did it. I just have to keep that up, and I'm good. But now the requirement has gotten higher, and it's like, that close. Ugh. Can we fans write letters to John Twitch asking for partnership? I don't think you can. I don't know how it works. It's it's a process, but I understand why they have such a requirement, so not everyone can do it. But at the same time, you don't automatically get partner by hitting the requirements. They say that violence comes after all their means have been exhausted, do they not? I never hoped to see the Lunarians come to this.
Who are you?
My name is Junko. A sagacious spirit bearing ill will to the Lunarians.
I've never heard of the Lunarians having an enemy like you.
To think they sent a moon rabbit after me. Perhaps the people of lunacy have descended into sanity.
Who knows? I'm just here to do my job, so I wouldn't really know much about lunacy or sanity. But I can say this. The Lunarians will remain in lunacy. Unwavering lunacy. Absolute lunacy. If they didn't, there's no way I would have taken this job.
Oh, if you will go that far, then you have a secret of your own? A secret plan of the moon that I had yet to recognize.
Who knows? But the one who needs to watch out is you. I've come here on Lady Sagame's orders. This fate has already begun to be reversed. Interesting.
So the Lunarians bear no grudge against me. In that case, come at me.
Oh god, I'm remembering her theme now.
What can a moon rabbit do? What are the Lunarians thinking? Show me the ruined remains of the impure Lunarians.
I just realized that Raisin's eyes are like swirls. Because
yeah, I've noticed that for a while, but they change whenever she changes her expression. And look across this gaping wound of purity. Alright, have fun.
I won't, but I appreciate the sentiment all the same.
Straight with Christian once, get 75 viewers and stop. No, because the other requirements are you have to stream 12 different days, and you have to stream 25 hours. So you need to hit the average within that time frame. You can't just cheat the system. Oh, I forgot about this one because
This one's not actually too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. That's why I forgot about it. 105 gifted.
Oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah.
Am I hitting like the tail end of a laser, or are those bullets just bigger than I think? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm moving over too far. This might be.
Do a 12-day stream with your brother then. Would have to total 25 hours. Look, I'm not gonna cheat it.
Oh my god.
Because the thing is, once you meet requirements, you don't just get an email that's like, hey, you qualified from a bot. You get human review. And I'm pretty sure if a human from Twitch saw how you achieved those numbers, they would be like, well, this guy looks like someone we want to, like, totally have a partner relation with. So there's no point in trying to cheese it. You can't buy the system, you can't cheat the system, what can you do? I can just do what I'm doing until eventually it works out. That's all I can do, and that's all I'm going to do, really.
God damn it. This is easy, and then he says, and then dies 7 times.
Human recognition, I know, right? Something YouTube's not very familiar with.
Damn, man, we taking shots.
Do a body painting stream.
Paint me like one of your Touhou.
Shen cosplay stream? Ugh. You did not dodge that.
Oh, the game just freeze.
Alright, let the game...
Oh, this is the... You know what? This is the one I was thinking of when I got to the part in Clown Pizza stage. I was like, this is different from what I remember. And
Get the people what they want? Yeah, I told them they can get it when I get partner. Come on now. You know the rules.
Ah, damn it.
We're working on it, chat.
Come on! Item clear line. Where are you at?
I mean, it's close to her.
Okay, yeah. That was what you were talking about last time. She got too close to the wall, so the gap was literally unreachable.
I'm definitely not going to touch on the... I'm not going to touch on the politics of Twitch, because that's a dumb idea. What I like is being able to do this and having Twitch pay me money.
God damn it.
That's pretty cool. I like that part. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, my stream has nothing to do with any of that nonsense, so you don't even have to worry about it here. We're here to be goofballs and look at 2D anime girl.
And you know what? That's a pretty nice life.
It is. You want to see my shaved legs? Well, maybe someday you'll get to see them. I want to see my shaved legs. I haven't shaved my legs my entire life.
I shaved my legs very poorly one time, and I won't lie, I kind of liked it. It was pretty nice. I'll be real.
All right, moving on from that one, weirdo.
What the?
Might as well get a full body wax next time.
Maybe I will. I hate the amount of hair on my body, except for the one on my head. I like head hair. Leg hair, gross.
Don't shame. Who's shaming? Who's shaming?
God, why do I always mess that one up?
Chat, you should know by now that I don't have a webcam as a personal choice. I've said this before, but I like the style of streaming that Vine Sauce does. Where, sure, you could argue that maybe I'm not being opportunistic enough with it, but what I like about Vine Sauce is he's a dude who plays video game, and he has the game, he has good images, good overlay, a very standard overlay that doesn't have anything with alerts, and it's just his voice. There's no webcam, there's no...
Unless he's V-dub.
There's no big header on the thing that says person donated $1, person gifted, you know, all that. It's not like I don't appreciate that, but considering I want to put things on YouTube, I feel like having that on the stream would be counterproductive for that reason. So I am more than content with just offering something where people can enjoy it, you know? This is what it is. But V-dub isn't Vinny, so that's not an argument. He's got you there.
Alright, fine, fair enough. V-dub is V-dub.
I don't need a webcam because a webcam wouldn't do anything for me.
Dylan, I'm noticing a pattern here where I seem to do pretty well on the spell cards, but then the cooldowns just kind of I don't do.
Yeah. Who is V-dub? I only know Vinny. Fair enough.
I only know funny internet man.
There you go. I'm not mocking, that's for sure. Like, if you
shouldn't be alive.
If you do that for your stream, then go ahead. That's kind of what streams let you do.
Dylan, I did the U.
Oh, you got hit by the immediate lily?
I stood there. Yeah.
Nice. I like, you can do whatever you want. It's your channel. That's why I'm doing what I want, which is what you're seeing here. And I know that people like it.
Dylan, this is...
The whole reason I do it is because I like it. And it's nice to hear that people do appreciate the minimalistic take I have on my stream.
This is really hard without homing amulet.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the early days of, like, YouTube Let's Plays, right? Where it was literally just... It was just 10 minutes of footage and someone talking to gameplay. That's all it is. There's nothing special.
You know, I think it's kind of funny that YouTube videos went from not being able to be longer than 10 minutes to having to be 10 minutes long.
Well, actually, the 10-minute restriction used to be a thing on like, people that weren't, like, verified. And then they were just like, that's, we're not gonna do that anymore.
And that was the last good decision.
I remember watching playthroughs that were multiple parts in 10-minute intervals. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might... No, this one's not too bad. Andrew can figure this one out.
Well, I'm trying to, but...
Start left.
This is probably the first time in this entire run where I think being Reimu would have helped.
No, just make a giant U shape, and then when she does this part, just stand next to her, like, under her arm, and you're good. That's all you gotta do. This one's really easy.
Oh yeah, it's easy, he said.
It is! This one actually is easy compared to the rest of her kit. You literally just have to do a U, and then stand under her sleeve.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty... That's not terribly difficult, but I'll be damned if I'm not intimidated.
You gotta shoot her higher than that.
See, because like, at the very least, you could hit her from here, albeit for chip, but you were hitting her.
Can't you remember the time of the average video wasn't 30, 60 minutes long? I could not imagine having to cut up all my Twitch streams and upload them to YouTube, right?
Oh no, I found the big brain.
Yeah. Watching
never
anime
mind.
and multiple... Yep. I remember watching anime episodes part 1 of 4. And the kicker? Sub Espanol. Every time, man. Every fucking time. I guarantee, I absolutely guarantee if anime was on YouTube, there was Espanol sub. Every time.
God damn it.
Did you see the Demos Clown Piece meme? Yeah, he linked it to me. Fucking American clowns. Yep, checks out. See? And part 2B missing. Oh my god, you have no idea. Chat, let me tell you something. Back, I watched the entirety of the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX on the Wii YouTube browser.
You know where I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? I watch that on Dailymotion.
But I used the Wii YouTube browser to watch the entirety of English Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
That's like...
Every single episode was broken up into 4 parts.
Oh my God.
And sometimes the next part wasn't in the recommended video. So I had to type out Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episode whatever, part whatever, right?
Yeah.
With the Wiimote control. Clicking the individual buttons and then seeing it not there.
Oh my god. It wasn't supposed to go to the side.
The things we did for anime back in the day. Oh, man. Part 2 missing was the worst. I hate when you're missing any part. Oh my god. You know, okay. You know what was actually... You know what was actually the worst? Was when you got the full video. It was the only video available. And the audio was desynced.
Ooh.
Okay, chat. Let me tell you the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse back in the day. 144p, bright yellow subs, desynced audio, and the audio is so crusty it has a constant, like, white noise effect to it, and it's not pleasant in the ear. Tell me, have you ever watched something that has had all 4 of these? Chat, I watched the entirety of Rose and Maiden. Season 1 with these 4 things. These 4 things were active the entire time. And I actually sat through it. Why? Because I really wanted to know where the Desu girl came from. And I was so confused when I watched it and the Desu girl didn't show up till like 4 episodes in. I was like, isn't this the main character of the series? Where the fuck is she? Audio. I've never actually watched videos that had higher or lower pitched audio.
I've seen those.
I just get ones where the audio is desynced, and as soon as I notice it, I can't keep watching.
All right, what's this one again? Oh, fuck this one.
This one's not bad. It's the spell card version that's a bitch.
Okay. All right, that's not too bad actually. Yeah.
Chat, I'm glad we're reminiscing about the early days when we tried to watch anime, and there was no site for it, so you just used whatever shitty site first popped up. I used to use AnimeFreak.tv, which I think is still up and running, but it's like...
you know what another aspect of that, like, YouTube anime is? Where they, like, darken part of the screen, or, like, they brighten the center of it.
Yep, they literally just do things to avoid the copyright bot.
Yep.
Sometimes, Chat, have you ever watched an episode of an anime mirrored? Have you ever seen that? I've seen that before.
Oh, this one.
And I only noticed it because text popped up and it was backwards. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, this one's literally random.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I missed that demo, sorry. That shit funny.
Oh, can't believe I got through that.
I'd say the non-spell is easier because there's less bullets you have to navigate through. Whereas the spell card, there's more, and you can very easily just mess up your input and touch the box, which is gonna be worse for him because my hitbox was smaller, and I was having difficulty weaving left and right. Okay, that's a really good one.
Yeah, that's good RNG.
This spell is only bad because of the RNG. If there was look at that, that's a free one through the yellow. Like, it's not hard once you get through, because everything's negligible after you get through. But if the game literally doesn't give you a path like that, then you're just screwed. Unless you were gonna get it on the clear. I hated this one.
Oh god.
This one trips me the fuck out.
Yeah, this one was painful to look at as a spectator, and now as a player, I can safely say it's not any more pleasant on the eyes.
This one's really difficult to look at. Like, oh wait, wow, nice.
First try.
Nailed it.
Alright, and now I get to die 90 times here,
Trembling
right?
Star, yeah.
Ah, damn it. If you can find that magical safe spot, then you're golden, but it's a very tight, like, it's tight, so it's like, it's hard to do. Ah, damn it.
I don't know where the safe spot is, because you look pretty dead on the first one you did, and then that one looked the same, and then you died.
Do they get tighter?
No, there's just more of them. The thing is, they don't actually change up, so if you find a way to stand perfectly still, you're good.
Damn it.
See, that's...
Ah, I'm so close.
See,
damn.
I did that a lot. Like, you fuck up once. There's so little leeway for fucking this one up. That's the issue with it. That's what makes it so difficult.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like, I understand how to do it, but sometimes you just accidentally touch the bullet.
You do not want to touch the little girl's balls. That is what the video taught me. Ah, come on.
It gets tighter and harder to safe spot.
Okay, yeah, because it definitely doesn't look like there's a safe spot after, like, the third one.
I think the spell card was the second longest one for me to clear. It was annoying.
Like, you did not take long on the last one just because you bomb spammed through it, which, like, no one at that point blames you.
I pressed one bomb on the last one. Wait, I didn't use a bomb on this, Andrew. I only had one bomb.
Dylan, where's her health bar? Dylan, where's her health bar?
Well, I know what the thumbnail is gonna be.
Dylan, where's the health bar?
I know what the thumbnail is gonna be.
Chat, where's her health bar? Where's her health bar? I'm not leaving until someone tells me where the health bar is. Dylan, where's the health bar?
Well, press the button, you'll figure it out. There it is, right above her head.
Well, that's not where it should be.
I know. Junko is she's Foxy Grandma. Okay, I get it. She's okay. All right. We know, chat. She's hot. Okay. Oh no, she's hot. That's how it goes.
It be like that sometimes.
What do you want me to do? Deny it? It's anime, dog. They're all good girls. Junko actually has a son. That's the crazy part. She is legitimately a mom. This is the most Touhou mom you can get. A literal son. Yeah. It was her son.
This is my son, figuratively and literally.
Son of a bitch shot it down. Killed him dead. You look smaller on the recording, but when I look at the screen, you're like stretched out to match my monitor, and you are a thick girl.
Thick.
Junko is just pure energy. She doesn't even have a name. She's just Junko. It's kind of impressive that she is literally the embodiment of just hatred. She doesn't seem that hateful though. In fact, she actually kind of likes Racing. That's a popular little fanon thing. She grows really fond of Racing because I guess Racing is just a moon rabbit who isn't, but not because he's not a moon rabbit anymore.
Oh.
I think it's entertaining because Racin's kind of horrified of it because she's a scary lady. She's definitely a scary lady.
She's pretty spooky. I don't like her. At least playing against her.
Only has to. Yeah, she doesn't even have a title. She's just Junko.
Oh.
She is 100% just pure.
She is her. She is. Thou art I am thou. That is what she is.
Yeah, the thing is, there are male characters in Touhou, but there's none that are actually important. Except Rinosuke. But the human village is full of male. Like, just humans, male and female. Children, young and old. Like, you know, but the human village doesn't really matter in the games because the humans are never really doing anything in the games. The games are always about power squabbles with the big board people.
I think the last time the human village was relevant was in Touhou 8 when they passed through it and Kaine had to hide it.
So you didn't even see it. The human village is actually the relevant in 13.5. That's where you fight Kokoro.
Oh. It also seems pretty popular. It seems to be a popular place in like fan work.
Oh yeah, the human village is Sekibanki. Well yeah, because it's where a lot of the human characters are. Aki is in the human village, Kozusu is in the human village, Kaine is in the human village, Racing sells things in the human village, Mamizo visits the human village a lot. Like there's like the human village is just a good central hub for things because it's a closed location that's civilized. So it makes sense to meet characters in the village than being like, oh, I'm just hanging out in one of the fields and there's the character I need to run into.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, basically the two points of or any event really happens or starts is the human village or the Hakude Shrine for like main issues. Obviously, there's other sub-stories that happen in different locations, but those two are usually the ones that are like where the main event like initiates from.
Oh my... Come on, man. Why you do?
Events start where Aya is, which is usually at the Hakude Shrine.
Oh my god.
Well, I wonder what Zun would do without a character like Aya. Aya is like a massive catalyst for things because she's just constantly...
He probably just do what he did for Touhou's 1 through 8.
Like something just happens?
Yeah.
I don't know, because Aya was a great addition to the series. But I don't know, chat, what is your top 3 favorite Touhou?
Flandre, Racing, probably Kaine.
I think...
Oh.
Let me think about this.
I think that's probably my top 3, honestly. Honorable mention goes to literally everyone else in the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Kagero, Yujiko, and Remilia. Okay. Gengetsu, Junko, and Kokoro. Okay. Koishi, Kokoro, Tenshi. Komeiji Sisters and Kogasa. Nima, Yujiko, Oku. Flandre, Marisa, Yukari. Chirino. Subject to change. Oku, Hakatia, and Orin. I'm having trouble deciding who my third favorite is here.
That's basically where... That seems to be where everything goes down. It's like, you can decide the gold and the silver, but who is the bronze?
Marisa, Rumia and Kaire. Sanai, Utsuho, Marisa. Anyone that isn't a meanie. Yeah. That's the thing, right? I like every character, but when you try to like, I can give you my favorite, but then I think and I'm like, oh god, I don't know who my next favorites are.
That's how I think whenever I try to like think of my top whatever favorite things. It's like, oh, I know you're on the list, but where are you on the list?
I think I'm gonna do a cop out here and say 3, 4. So, my favorite is Moko. My second favorite is Suika. And I can't decide between 3 and 4 for Satori and Aya. I can't. Like, I like both of them a lot, but I don't know which one I like more. But I like them both. Just use the Touhou sorter. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The Touhou sorter is literally just, it gives you images of Touhou characters, and you have to keep clicking one until eventually it sorts them out.
Oh.
So it'll be like, oh, here's Kaguya, here's Moko, who do you like more? And you click which one you like more, and then it's like, okay, so here's and eventually it'll run through all your favorites, right? And it'll be like, okay, here's Moko and Suika, who do you like more? And then in my case it would be Moko. And then there you go, Moko's top 1, and then Suika's top 2, because I would constantly pick Suika and Moko over every other character until Moko and Suika were paired up.
Huh.
Sorter takes hours though, because there's a lot of characters. Yes.
Well, I did it again, man. But her health bar.
I can see it that time.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Aya has a smug face. I really like Aya. I do. I've definitely grown to like Yuka a lot more than I used to, and I think that's just because I've been. Yuka's main personality trait with the sadism stuff never really stuck with me, but Touhou Mother made me like her because she's goofy. I like when Yuka is portrayed as goofy.
Any character can be good if they're goofy.
It's true. There's no set-in-stone personality type for any character, honestly.
Not really. That's kind of the beauty of the series. That means you can take it wherever
like,
you want.
The thing about Suika is she's usually portrayed as a... Well, she is overactive. And her movements and animations in the fighting games are very comical. But she's actually very smart.
She's drunk.
She's very smart and drunk all the time. But usually you just you associate her with a shit disturber or a troublemaker.
Well, because she's an alcoholic. Well,
I just liked Junko when I first played LoL, but now she's my second favorite. Funny how that works out. Man, I feel that. I feel that. I don't like Junko's spell cards, or any of her spells, honestly. But I like her design a lot. Her dress is really pretty. That's the thing.
She does have a nice design. That cannot be denied.
Yeah. Lily, Flan, Miko, and Byakuren. Byakuren's great. So is Miko. I actually used to not like those two that much, because I thought their entire characters boiled down to religious leader. But Byakuren and Miko are now definitely, I can't even say up there. They're just great characters. Oh, I love Futo too. Futo's adorably stupid. She just sets things on fire when she doesn't agree with them. You gotta respect that. She has a very burning passion. The super edgy fandom is lame. The entire 12 cast is a bunch of goofs. I agree with that. I don't like the edgy stuff very much at all. I like the comedic four commas with like Shibis and stuff, because every character is allowed to be goofy and silly. But when characters, I'm okay with characters being serious, but when characters are just violent and it's grimdark for no reason, I'm not really about that.
How far are we into this, by the way?
You're approaching 15 minutes to 3 hours.
Okay.
You're also on attempt 44 here.
Okay. I honestly haven't looked at that in a while. Oh, I've gotten so close so many times, but it don't do.
Least favorite character is Yorihime. Well, the thing is, not a lot of people really know about the book characters, and their impression of the book character is limited exactly to what you see in the book. Because it's, in terms of fan stuff, they don't see a lot of coverage, I find. Koishi's very popular. I like Satori more, though. I also like Vermilion more than I like Flandre. I like the older sisters more than the younger sisters. 48. Simple Don Maku for killing a person. Yeah?
You know, I just realized my highest attempt counter at this point is Clown Teeth at 68.
Yeah. I can respect that Junko sticks to her design of being very basic Danmaku, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy it.
Ah, damn it.
I like the colorful stuff.
Alright, you know what? I've realized it. You know this part of the song here?
Yeah.
You literally do it to the beat. And it's working. Alright, not that.
Working, huh?
Alright.
Chat, you know what? I think some of my favorite spell cards come from Patchouli. Just because Patchouli uses those she uses the books from the Chinese elements, and she has the ability to mix and match like everything. So I think Patchouli has potential for some of the coolest spell cards you'd ever see.
Yeah. And some of the hardest.
Well, maybe not. Some of them are pretty difficult though.
God damn it.
She uses all 7 elements. It's super cool. Yeah, it is. And then she uses Philosopher's Stone at the end, which is just... It's supposed to be really good, but I think it's more than she can handle, and it ends up not being that difficult in turn. But it's so cool, because she can literally match any of the elements together to create a new design of a pattern. And it gives her, like... It gives her so much potential. Because she doesn't have to use just 2 books. She can use 3 or 4 or 5, like... Just mix all that shit. She just has to be really good at doing it. Like, I just think she has the highest potential for cool-looking Danmaku. Koishi spell cards are a pain in the butt.
Oh. I thought I was safe.
Pachi with Modern Visual would look awesome. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I would love to see more concepts for her spell cards, too. Funny enough, though, according to her, I think it's her wiki page, or maybe it was in the Grimoire of Marissa, the moon element is used to refer to defense, and the sun element is used to refer to offense. But I actually have a much harder time dealing with Moonlight Ray. Not Moonlight Ray, sorry. I have a harder time dealing with her moon sign spell card in the EX stage than the sun one, Royal Flare. I don't remember what the moon one's called, though.
I don't remember either. I just know that I get bodied by both of them equally.
Royal Flare, I figured out how it works, and I managed to do it consistently, but Moonlight Ray was always like, I was always an inch from just pressing bomb because I was gonna get hit. Silent Serene? Okay.
Oh my, I did it? What do you mean I did it?
Isn't Moonlight Ray Rumi's attack? Oh, this one's pretty easy.
Right, I kind of remember this one. It doesn't.
They literally just do that over and over again.
Ah, okay.
You literally just have to watch for the Kirby laser in the middle of it. Moonlight Ray is Sar's final attack. Really? Rumia is the 3rd user of Moonlight Ray. Oh, so it's like high power Key Blast volley, right? Where they give all the low level characters the same special move, and they call it a special move. Don't you love that?
Yeah, that was my favorite part of
high power Key Blast volley. I like Frieza Soldier's ultimate, where he just tackled you.
I like his regular attacks, which were Energy Wave and Energy Wave.
Oh, here you go.
Alright, I'm not bombing. I'm not bombing. Alright, I'm over here. Well, this is a problem.
Alright, chat. So this one took me probably around 130 plus tries. You're not allowed to count after 99, but...
Okay, this is gonna be an issue.
Overflowing blemishes.
Alright, this is I'm gonna be here a while.
Spell card history counts past 99. Well, on the ticker, it counts as 99 plus. I highly doubt it's going to take Andrew more attempts than I did for this one.
I don't know, man. At this rate...
Nice.
Oh, man, I'm getting such good luck. God damn it, I thought I was higher than I was. God.
My bomb and Andrew's bomb were different, though.
We're not the same, you and I.
His bomb just gives him extra life. That's not what my bomb did.
No, your bomb took away life. Mine gave it. Perfectly balanced is all.
Like, he could literally just press bomb and stand still for the entirety of the spell card and clear it.
That's not true. I'd definitely get hit 3 times at that point.
You have 5 bombs, Andrew.
And I'm electing not to use them.
That's what I'm saying, though. You could just stand still and press that, and you would time out 30
could.
seconds.
And you know what? I'd still have 4 bombs for the last spell. But I'm not gonna. Because you know what? I decided if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do it too. If I'm gonna do
I had 2 bombs for this, didn't I?
You had 1. And then
I got the spell card bonus.
You had 1, and then, you had 4/5 of 1.
No, I got 2 by the last one, but I only used 1 on the final spell card. I remember I had 4 pieces, yeah.
Got that RNG.
I really didn't like this spell card.
This spell card is not. It's definitely not as fun as it's about as not fun as it looks.
It's very simple in design, which makes it even more frustrating to constantly lose to it.
Oh my god.
It gets faster, right? So you end up running into shit.
I'm doing what you did. I'm doing exactly what you did.
Chat, this game hard.
Game hard.
Damn it.
Bad RNG. If it had appeared where I could have run straight through it, I'd be alive. Like that.
We know what we're doing to get through this, but it's also
weird. The game doesn't
weird.
always agree with our method.
It is also incredibly dull and boring, yes. There's no pizzazz to this one. It's just ring.
You're not even shooting.
Ring expands and closes in.
I am one-handing the spell card right now. Well, not really, because I'm focusing a lot more than Dylan did.
This is harder than UFO. UFO isn't even terribly hard on normal difficulty. I just really, really don't like the UFO mechanic because it forces you to run right into all the bullshit to grab an RNG.
God!
I did that so many times, Andrew.
I'm sorry.
I hear the noise, the clock hitting 10 seconds, and I'm just like, well, now I have to nail it, and then I don't nail it.
I forget that I cannot go any higher than this on the screen. So when I try to go above that and it doesn't work, I'm like, what the heck, man? But I know I'm doing wrong.
I think before me and Andrew visit PC 98 era, we're gonna clear the extra stage bosses.
Are we?
I would like to. Because the thing is, there are some people who have been in chat watching our Touhou stuff since the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So there's definitely people who have picked up a lot from Touhou at this point. And again, I say this a lot, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like, if you have specific questions, I should say, because if you ask for a very broad spectrum with a question, I'm not going to be able to really give you an answer that's not going to fly over your head. But there's definitely a lot of ground we've covered with these streams, and I hope that people have learned the lore. I know that some people take their own time out of their day to read the wiki to catch up on the lore themselves because they're that interested, and that's really cool to see.
I've done that myself a couple of times.
So I guess I'll just say why Andrew is dying on the spell card. Thank you guys for watching Touhou, and thank you guys for being interested in Touhou, and being interested in watching me and Andrew play Touhou.
It's pretty sick.
It means a lot to us. Especially me, since it's my channel.
Mine doesn't exist yet.
Okay.
Oh, how many attempts have I done?
32.
What do you mean I've died 32 times?
Tell a story about Junko's son? I don't actually know that one, because that one's rooted in actual, like, mythology. The stuff that actually takes, all its inspiration from real mythology, I am lost on, because that requires not reading about Touhou, it requires reading about a legend.
Okay, I'll be honest with you, focusing at the end is actually really helpful.
Nice, you got it.
Yeah, that actually made it super easy.
Well.
Alright, and now I have 5 bombs, and I don't care at this point.
Yeah, he did that one a lot faster than me.
Yeah, no, honestly, focusing at the very end, like, you still move fast. Well, I still move fast enough. Honestly, I couldn't say for Reimu, I really couldn't, but for racing,
Reimu moves slower, but I don't know by how much.
You still move fast enough to where you can, like, they're not coming at you so fast that you can't react. So it's like, and you don't have to, like, overcommit to trying to get there out fast.
Why do you think Touhou is so popular, even though the games are extremely difficult? Because
characters and world
because
building.
Zun decided that he wanted to make a game where the characters were the most memorable aspect. And then he was super lenient on copyright. So people could actually express their interest in the series.
I just realized my hurt box changed to a red thingy. Also, sub 3 hours, let's go.
He did it, chat. Cancel this moratorium.
Yeah, sure.
Now you can't see.
Alright, now we get to see Raisin's ending.
So the thing is, like, in a game like Touhou, it sacrifices its difficulty from other shooters and for characters. Like, there are harder bullet hells out there, for sure. Like, think of Ikaruga. Ikaruga is very difficult, right? Oh, she's explaining how this works, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Moon Zone, Sun.
Hori killed Kid. And Junko's like, what the fuck, Moon? Yeah, so you literally get the lore here. Her feet are numb.
The wife of... What?
Yeah, she's the wife of the... Wait, that person is the wife of Junko's husband.
Yeah. What?
What?
I thought that would be Junko. Nanda?
Excuse me? Is that a... Is that correct?
Yeah, even Raisin's confused. Like
the wife of her husband, isn't that just herself? In the past, her husband was responsible for killing her son.
We can't read this out loud. We're spoiling the ending.
I'm so confused. So she got her revenge by killing him?
I didn't know about
this.
The
husband killed her son?
Why?
The man... What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I didn't know any of this.
This is so weird, and the wife is none other than What?
Nani?
Okay, it is exactly what we said it was, but they decided to explain this horribly. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Fail Knight.
Yay. Also, all the while, Raisin's feet are numb.
Yes.
The one who governs all of the moon rabbits.
Alright, yeah. So as I was saying, like, Ikaruga is known for its difficulty, but when you think of Ikaruga, what do you think about? You think about how hard it is, but when you think about the characters and bosses, it's just like different types of ships. And in Touhou, every character is given life. All the bosses are given character. They're giving patterns for their attacks that give them a lot of personality and individuality, so people can attach themselves to these characters. So that's what people like. They liked the pretty characters, and they liked the pretty designs, and they loved the music. The music was really good, and as I said, Zun's copyright laws or restrictions are basically just don't show the ending, don't take credit for the game, and if you're gonna make a fan game, use original assets. Like, he has such easy guidelines to follow that people could be like, I want to make music for Touhou, and Zun would just be like, it's yours, man. Just make it. Have fun. And that level of creative freedom...
Zun, purity of 99% alcohol.
That level of creative freedom that Zun gives to the fan base allows Touhou to flourish even more. Because people aren't afraid of getting C&D'd for making something about something they love.
Before it disappears, I want to say special thanks to the Earth Cat.
I don't know what he's looking at, chat.
No one else sees the cat but me. The cat is my friend.
We've been both tons of Touhou games, always look living part of my child. Thank you for always working hard for promoting Touhou the best possible way. Look forward to your archives every day. Thank you very much. Unfortunate that your time zone is literally 12 hours away from mine, because it's 9:30 p.m. over here, but we get another one like that. But yeah, thank you for watching the YouTube archive. I have it up there specifically for people who can't. I have it up there specifically for people who cannot get to the stream, because it does happen. So I'm glad that you are making use of that. Sub 3 hour.
Sub 3 hour, because that's what I did. I did it in 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Congratulations. He did it, chat. He won.
I did it.
How do we check our spell card spell card records?
Player data, I'd imagine.
Okay, there's me.
Retry. You died a total of 609 times.
Yes.
I died 509. Suck it.
I'm surprised you. How did? Hold on, Andrew. You cleared the one that I died over 100 times on in like 30 attempts, and you still only died like 11 times less than me.
Yeah.
Click it. Let's see. Okay. So.
Whoa, what?
That's normal mode. So you can scroll down, so we can see which ones Go to the very bottom. Cause those are the, well,
What?
okay, hold on.
How do you scroll down? Okay, there you go. You have to scroll with the A button.
Press shoot for spell card records.
Yeah,
All right. So
161.
it took me 161 attempts on that one. It took me 38 on Shivering Star. It took me 10 on Lilies. It took me 2 on Purely Bullet Hell. 7 on Pristine Lunacy.
All right, so you got all these memorized?
Chat, got these? You got these cards memorized, chat?
Yeah. I think the last page is the one we're most interested in.
We good? Well, that and Clown Piece.
All right, yeah.
You can press left and go right to Racing. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
just go to Racing, yeah. So 32, 58 on Shriveling Star, 2 on Pristine Lunacy, 4 on Spirit World, 29 on Murderous Lilies, and 1 on Pure Bullet Hell.
Did I really only die 29 times on that?
Reminder, that's not counting the cooldowns.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Alright, let's go to what's her faces.
All right, we'll go to yours first. All right.
So we have, which ones are hers?
The Hell Signs.
Yep.
From Hell Sign Eclipse to Fake Apollo.
Yep, so we have 26 on Flash and Stripe, then I bombed. 13 on Hell Eclipse. 20 on Grey's Inferno.
You
61 on Striped Abyss, which I didn't bomb. Fake Apollo, 93.
And for me, it is
68 on Flash and Stripe. You died. You must have died a lot in the earlier stages.
yeah. I definitely died more on the cooldowns than you did.
Yes. Actually, I died a fuck ton on
yeah,
that.
our total
that
playtime
cooldown.
too is mine was 2 hours 43 minutes and 23 seconds, while yours was 3 hours 2 minutes and 24
Just over
seconds.
3 hours, yeah.
So how do we determine who did better? Cause like it's
I
kind
did
of
because I used the worst character.
Shut up.
We already decided that.
All right, but like if we're not being bitches about it.
Andrew used 4 less bombs. His bombs were better than mine, though.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I used 4
Your
less
bombs are extra lives. You just didn't use them.
Yeah, cause I'm better than you.
All right, how many times you died of fucking Dorami and Sagame then, huh?
Dorami and Sagame? Good question. How many times did I die to that? Which one was that?
Well, Moon Sign is a Dream Sign. The reason they're listed like that is because each difficulty is a different one.
Yeah.
I think it's page 2. Hold on, yeah. I guess it's the one before 44. I remember one Megan Heron is her last one. Okay, so the Dream Sign is... You must have died on a cooldown a fuck ton of times.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did that a lot.
Those are your records. You died 22... You died 32 times on Dorami cooldowns alone. Actually, no. 39, including the mini-boss one. 39 total for her.
How do you know that?
Because I'm counting the amount of attempts on the side here.
Oh. And you... no. Oh, yeah, I know.
And
these are
me.
yours.
55273.
Alright, oh.
So I did way better on her.
But, alright, so you... I don't know, man. We did better and worse on different aspects.
That was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, literally, because my butt hurts from being in this chair again.
Dylan did better because he doesn't have Cheater Bomb. See? See? I didn't have Cheater Bomb.
Your bombs did damage. That's bullshit.
They don't have to do damage, Andrew. Then they give you extra hits to continue doing damage.
Yeah, whatever.
This man presses bomb, gets 3 lives, and he acts like he can't shoot during that period of time.
Hey, look, it's Marissa. Whoa, look at those spread lasers.
Yeah, she's probably not. Damn.
Because her focus is magic missiles.
She's kind of good.
Yeah, but we'd both die. We'd run into everything.
Oh yeah, I can't control Marissa's speed. It's so foreign to me.
Yeah.
They make a funny noise.
Alright, well. We did it!
Yeah.
We have beaten...
My run's on YouTube. Reminder, I did my run first, so Andrew got to see the entire game.
Oh my god. You insisted on going first, though. I had no say in the
my
matter.
channel.
Oh
Why wouldn't I go first?
Oh my god.
He played the top tier.
This man literally rigged the game from the start.
Yeah, he played at top tier and watched the VOD. Can you believe that shit? I winged it.
This man, the game was rigged from the start. It's Fallout New Vegas all over again.
I won. Rainbow had a smaller hitbox with Cheater Bomb versus Cheater hitbox. I mean, he's got a point there, I guess. But come on, he also was faster than me, so he could do certain spell cards better.
Well, Well, you're shit out of luck then, aren't you?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, I hit the wrong button because you're fucking changed my L button. The stupidest thing ever. Alright. What's this? There.
What are you gonna do? Beat the extra stage?
I'm not gonna beat it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna blue ball you.
All right.
I'm gonna blue ball you, chat. Nice one. How'd you even do that?
That was how you had it.
How did you even
I literally
do that?
didn't do anything with the wire. That was all
fantastic. No, I'm gonna edge you, chat. You're getting edged. Okay, yep. So that is it for now for Lunatic Kingdom. Thankfully. So next time we come back to Touhou, probably sometime next week. I don't know yet. It'll be Touhou 16, which will be Babby game in comparison. Absolute Babby game.
And I am perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, we're gonna do really well and still complain about it. Great. Okay, but it's actually not like super late, so what should I do? I'll figure it out. For now, thanks for watching, guys.